right. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Sports Jedi Network. Latinos with Wrestling Voices here. This afternoon, SmackDown is coming live from Germany. Yes, don't adjust your eyes, your sight. We're coming in live, which means two things. The crowds are going to be very loud. Their reactions are unpredictable. And the WWE is about to test some narratives because this afternoon is not just filler. We have a 3 stages of hell between Cody and Drew McIntyre. But before I break all these other things, I want to say hello and good afternoon to my co-host, the one and only from Hershey, Pennsylvania, PGH Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up? Yeah, we got finally an interest. Well, not finally. I thought SmackDown was pretty good last week. But SmackDown looks pretty good. Obviously, some things have been said. So we're gonna see how they play out. There's some opportunity for returns, excitement for tonight's show. Obviously, the crowd's going to be hot because they're overseas. But it should be a fun one. Should be a good show. The only good thing about these European tours, as they're early. I get to knock SmackDown out of the way. So
yes, we get that going. As I for some reason I left out the X crowd. Let's bring. Wow, I didn't even see that. Let's bring in the X crowd. Let's bring in the X. For some reason, it wasn't on the agenda. Huh. Interesting enough. Let's bring it. We want to make sure we get X going because they always show in, and let's get that going. And in there, as we welcome a new audience in from the X app. What's going on? Everyone that's watching us on the X app. We thought I had you penciled in, but apparently not. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's go, Chris. I'm ready to go. We're talked about these 3 stages of hell. Who do you like in this 3 stages of hell here? McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. We're going to have a classic wrestling match, fall count anywhere. And I believe if we get to that third fall, it'll be a good old-fashioned steel cage. I'm excited to see that. I hope they give it the proper 45 minutes to an hour of its time.
I think it should be a good match, but my only kind of question would be, I think Drew should win the match. But my only question would be kind of like, okay, is this a way for Drew McIntyre to get a pinfall on Cody Rhodes without winning the championship? I hope this isn't what this is. Again, it's a little too close to WrestleMania as well. That's another reason why I can see this playing out. It's Cody gets the first fall, Drew gets the second fall, and they'll do that third fall, and then Cody's gonna win it. And I think this is a way for Drew McIntyre to quote unquote pin Cody, beat Cody without winning the belt. Because it's too close to WrestleMania. I don't know if they'll, again, I don't see the point of taking it off him for him to possibly win a battle like Elimination Chamber or something. I don't think you need Cody Rhodes to win the Elimination Chamber to go back at Drew. So I think he wins overall tonight, but I would like Drew McIntyre as your world champion going into WrestleMania. But we know it's not happening.
Do we see, because a lot of reports, and it's either reports or common sense. Jacob Fatu, could be in Germany. I believe he's there. Reports has it. Could he has been some way, some shape or form involved in this match where we don't know? Is he looking for someone who took him out, or do we see him for another 8-man situation in the card? I don't know, because here's the way I feel. If Drew doesn't win and Cody retains, I can see what Jacob Fatu having a lot to do with why McIntyre doesn't win the Undisputed Championship. But then we could talk about that at that result. Before we hold our opinions when we see the results, but that could be in play. Or if Drew McIntyre's win, I think it gets exciting for the Rumble Elimination Chamber. I always said this: Cody, to me, is money when he's chasing. I think the wrestling world gets behind, and they really gravitate and get behind a Cody Rhodes chase. So, either him winning the King of the Ring tournament, going into SummerSlam, or when he needed to go on the sad boo-boo face and have Dave LaGreca cry with the pink robe and help him get that main event spot. I think it was still exciting. It gave a lot of content creators something to talk about, hashtags and all that stuff. So that's why I think Cody in the chase is a great opportunity for them to get more in interest, because let's face it, it's been a little bit more negative than positive when it comes to Monday Night Raw's, Stranger Things situation and so forth. But We shall see. I want to change a little gears here a little bit, Chris. We got about 6 minutes because someone who's anointed, and let's talk about it. Coming on, he's Trick Williams making his SmackDown debut tonight. No ease, and he's not easing in. No, the training wheels are off. Big Willie, the big stage. He's on a global audience, and there's no zero room for mistakes. So I'm excited to see Trick Williams and going in with Rey Fenix. I don't think Trick Williams has done much wrestling with a luchador because I haven't really seen much. Axiom, I don't remember calling him and Nathan Frazier having that many matches on NXT that I could recall. But that's the closest I could think of. This is a nice test for Trick on his first match up here in the global stage, Chris.
I would agree. I think, all 2025, especially with watching, all the TNA stuff and all that. But all 2025, and you've been watching Trick, Trick personally, right? We've been saying that we need to see what he can do one-on-one. There's a lot of times where he's had really good triple threat matches, and sometimes his one-on-one matches, you can tell that the chemistry with his opponents aren't there, even with somebody you would think. So I think this is a good test. Again, he's working with somebody who's a luchador, different style from Trick. I think he will be fine. I think he's gonna win the match and go over, but I'm curious to see how the match is gonna look overall because, like you said, he hasn't really wrestled much people like Rey Fenix, and he's very, very good, especially in a triple threat match. I'm curious to see how he holds his own one-on-one against a luchador. So I would agree with that. That is something to look out for.
Indeed, I can't wait to see how that goes for Trick Williams. Again, he's on the main roster now with a lot of others. I don't know if we get to see everyone that was supposed to be on because everyone's looking towards Obafemi dropping the title. That's another man, that we could go back to our main event. He's another one that could burst in because last time we saw Obafemi on the main roster, besides the vignette, was on John Cena's Saturday night's main event where he actually shoved Drew McIntyre on his ass. And he feels, he dropped the NXT World Title on Tuesday, which I was in the building. Now he left with that invincible aura, and he really got unfinished business with both men in the main event. He kind of want to make a splash and go after the big, if you're a big fish in a small pond in NXT, no pun intended, you want to seek out the big dog on the main roster, Cody Rhodes. But he also had a beef and pushed down Drew McIntyre. Like, step aside, Bacon, there's something leaner, and Obafemi, no pun intended, they're bigger, stronger, meaty men, pause. But I bring that to he could be implicated. I know everybody, Trick Williams and Obafemi has some history as well. They could, bring that onto the main roster for SmackDown, which could use story. I know Javon Evans at Obafemi is another one that for Raw, but we'll see what SmackDown hit it last week. Keep up that momentum. Keep up that hot momentum going forward for SmackDown and with Trick Williams, if someone is going to come in or not, to see that match for Rey Fenix. I can hear the detractors saying, oh, they're burying Phoenix. No, Phoenix is going to eventually, we're going to see the Lucha Brothers. We're going to see that Phoenix is okay. It's about Trick Williams right now. You don't want to do the Carmelo Hayes to Trick Williams and have him circle the block when you want them to cross the street. That's all. That's all I got to say with Trick. We don't need him to go around the block the long way. We need him just to go simply cross the street. Present them on two-time NXT champion, TNA champion. You got to present them that way. Another one, and the Wyatt 6 versus the MFTs. They don't do matches. They make statements. According, we saw that at AAA with the Psycho Clown family. It was a crazy match there. I'm expecting 8-man tag madness, and let's see. Hopefully, I think guaranteed at least one of these teams we're gonna get seen in this match for some reason. Someone's gonna be pushed up, and the other one's gonna be like, my goodness. It's kind of like a fending of which fashion group is gonna get that extra push, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a match that I don't know what to expect out of it. We're gonna get Wyatt 6 time on TV. They've been doing better than they have, that kind of first run that everyone was kind of complaining that hasn't really gone anywhere. But I'm curious to see how it goes. I think the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six, it could be a fun one. But going back to Trick real quick,
Yes.
I really hope, yeah, because you made a good point. And we talked about this. I've been saying this all year too. It's like I get worried with the NXT call ups. There is a lot of call ups. Now, this time around, I'm a little more confident because of the names and who is being called up, like Jordan and Trick and Javon. Like those guys give me hope. But you already, again, I still feel like the way they already had Javon Evans go up to the main roster is already kind of a ooh. Like I don't want them to do either of them what they did with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes should not be getting his momentum now. He should have got his momentum when he was the first overall pick of SmackDown. So I hope that they could get, especially Trick, who I think is the bigger star out of all of them. Javon might be the better wrestler and might have the brightest future because he's 20 years old, but Trick is the star. And they need to present him like one, because Melo was presented like a star in NXT, and I don't think I think Trick, has that even more star status coming in to the main roster that Carmelo did. Now that could be a hot take. That could be a debatable, but I think right now Trick is more hotter coming up to the main roster than Carmelo was. So it is important that he not just wins his match tonight and has a good match, but going forward, they give him some real meaning, because a lot of these guys are going to be new, fresh, lots of experience. He ain't going to be with Javon, Obafemi, guys that he could, they go back to the PC and they're buddy, and they got that chemistry. No, he's going to have good match with everybody on that roster. So if he can do that, and WWE books him like, the star he was in NXT, he could be something, man. He could be something.
As we say, what's going on, Elliot? Elliot, thank you joining us this Friday, man. Elliot, man, we're dying for you to get back on with us, man. We miss seeing you on the channel. Elliot used to always join us on the watch-alongs. I don't have the Facebook account no more. We gotta find a way, email to communicate. But we miss you on the watch-alongs on our panel, man. We'd love to have you back on. You know that. You know that it was. We'd love you to return back on and join us here. Always brought some good takes, especially now that we're doing all elite wrestling. We can use the extra eyes and the extra instead of breakdown of the all elite wrestling on our channel. And when you were mentioning as they're coming into the ring and they started, if you're on YouTube or on X, you could old fashioned watch along, hear our reaction, and keep the chat going and tell us what you see, what you think. Don't just be a participator, be a participant in our chat. Or you can come onto our Rumba app or on Kick, and you can actually watch along and see the product while we talk and we conversate. So let's keep the conversation hot. Let's keep the conversation fresh, and let's keep the conversation relevant. And let's go. Let's have that fun time with the wrestling community as we're getting everyone coming in from the Uber Arena in Germany. I know a lot of people want to see, for some reason, they're fascinated with with Carmelo, which his name is Christian, and Trick going at it. I want to see the Trick Mello gang together. I don't need them. They could work that feud later. I need them first to kind of Trick Mello gang, get them back together as Randy Orton kicks off here in Germany, Chris.
There we go.
Wow. The Viper. Speaking of that, was salute to Jay, the Viper. Chris, I need to step out for a minute because that grocery shopping is here, so I gotta help my wife bring stuff in. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Chris will bring you through the sounds. I'll let you tell you what's going on with Randy Orton.
Yep. He ain't doing nothing. That crowd, he's just letting the crowd feel his presence. But I'm kind of curious to see on how they'll start with Randy Orton, though. I wonder if he's going to come out there and cut a promo, or can you turn it up a little bit? Oh, he's not here. Don't worry. When he gets back, I'm going to see for the Rumble guys if he turns it back up a little bit. But no, yeah, Randy Orton's out there. Then that is a long ass ramp. What up, Elliot? That is a long ass ramp in Germany right now. I hear voices in my head. There we go. Damn, that is a long ramp. Holy shit. Do you have the volume up on the Rumble side?
You know what? No, I had it off. Sorry.
Right there. Perfect. Right there is perfect.
I'm back.
That is perfect. I can hear you and the show. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Blood that's drying.
We got somebody wants Randy Orton to get F5 out of the ring.
You don't like Randy, bro? You don't like Randy?
Now, Randy Orton mentioned he has his mission statement last week when he returned was he wants gold. We got a Drew McIntyre fan, of course. I think we want to see a Drew McIntyre title run. Look, I've been one of those that used to bash Drew McIntyre. I thought he was boring before, but he has worked a lot. We're rooting for him to win the world title tonight as well, or this afternoon here in the United States. We're gonna hear the Viper speak. Stay in my ear. Someone will interrupt the match. Could it be Jacob Fatu? We were talking about that earlier on our breakdown.
Kev, did you hear the TNA announcement?
What's the announcement? No.
AJ Styles will be appearing at AMC's debut January 15th.
Where did you hear that first? Besides them reporting it on the Sports Jedi Network.
It's official, guys.
We got receipts for that. Whoop that trick! Oh, let's go,
dude. You know what that means, right? It means Frankie Kazarian's retaining.
Yeah, I don't care right now. Oh, look at that! Listen to Germany throwing bananas to whoop that trick. If you thought he was just an entrance, you thought he was just a flash in the pan in the Performance Center on the 407. Listen to that crowd. Look at Trick Williams. He put on a whole freaking bottle of baby oil, man. Look, that Trick.
I mean, I disagree if Frankie wins. They don't need to have it for the TNA title, but that's a different topic for a different day.
Oh, you're right. You're in Dallas, right, Elliot?
Oh, yeah. If you're in Dallas, bro,
Elliot, you gotta email me. Elliot, email me. Email me. Trust me. Can't go into detail. Got to get in contact with me.
Damn, they're making that show bigger than Genesis.
Oh, listen to Trick. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for my overenthusiasm, but we know Trick. The channel knows Trick, a friend of the program here in Orlando. Let's go. Great to see what's going on to Trick. Saw him on Tuesday. He was at the merch stand in NXT along with Lash. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Trick Down. That's right. That's the phrase my chat named it. Welcome to Trick Down. Uh oh. He does lemon pepper chicken. I'm 6'5", 270. I got 5 kids, one smoking hot wife. I do love lemon pepper chicken, but the only number that matters is 14 because that is how many world titles I have won. But I look at you like you see a star. No doubt about it. You got the look, the gift, the gab. Tell you are oozing confidence. But there's one thing, Trick, I'm not quite sure about. And it's the fact that you chose to come out here. I just hope that they don't Trick don't lose to Randy, like Melo lost to Cody. Oh, Trick is gonna get RKO. Because you said I don't have the brain. Let's think about this for a second. I'm out here for one reason and one reason only. Just talk about it. Let's go, Trick. I'm the only one who's going to seize this opportunity, do it done, so I can brush up against the great one like you. Let's talk about it. Ooh. But since I do respect you so much, all the way to Berlin, put you on notice. See, in the back no more. This is the year of Trick Williams. This is the year we are going to whoop that all around the world. I don't know what they're teaching you down in NXT, but somebody, Trick, should have told you never to turn your back on the Viper. I'm going to let that one pass. But if it happens again, I'm not going to I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, he slapped the microphone out of his hands. Oh, don't get RKO, Trick. Don't get Trick. Don't get RKO. There you go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of here. Vintage Jordan with the DDT. Yeah. Oh, smart. He didn't get RKO. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a turn of events. The Miz. Maybe you are going to get Miz and Mello and Trick then. Oh, he got RKO. The Miz takes the RKO. All right, I'd rather have him take the RKO. Brad, I agree with you. Trick is one of the few that has superb mic skills. If you have a chance, check out on Trick Williams' sitcom, Trickin' Ain't Easy. Hilarious on on YouTube. Hilarious. I like it because Trick didn't get he got vintage GDT, but he didn't get the RKO.
It's the love,
No, Randy Orton says you didn't get RKO because I like you. All right, what a way to start. Hey, this is a good start here, keeping up the momentum from last week. Somebody's chain. Whose chain broke? Tricks. Beautiful. Trick Williams interrupted Randy Orton. They got a little physical there. Good promo. If you missed it, I advise you to watch that again. That was a pretty good segment. And then when he got hit with the DDT, vintage DDT on the ropes before the RKO, out comes the Miz, interrupts, and the Miz ends up getting. Wait a minute, the lights turned off. Oh, Rey Fenix. That was weird, right?
Yeah.
Randy's like in the middle of the walkway. Like, what? Does Phoenix get a RKO here? Phoenix coming out with his mama's curtains. Con la cortina. As Rey Fenix is on his way to the ring. Let me ask you this, Chris, and the chat. Everyone in the chat, want to ask this question. Do you think the 3 stages of hell, are they going to do 1 match per hour, or are they going to do in consecutive order, like a Falls Count Anywhere?
That's a good question. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know how long they're gonna. They have a. Oh, I would like to see that. Yeah, I would like to see the first the 1 match an hour maybe.
Okay. As they're going to take one of the rare commercial breaks while there's a competitor heading to the ring. Normally they stay with it. Surprise that they took the commercial break where they didn't stay in the arena for the 2.5 minutes. You know what? I'm with you. I kind of would like them to do a match per hour. At the end, main eventing per hour. Give me the Cody. Give me the first match, whichever one they're going to. I believe it's just a classic match. Then the Falls Count Anywhere into a steel cage if it's needed for the 3rd fall. Yeah, I kind of would like to see that.
Yep. Me too.
Don't start with this. And they did it at the right time while we're in break. Let me refresh this because this does this all the time. That's a picture. All right, they're in a commercial break, of course. Appreciate everyone joining us this afternoon with us here, watching along with us here on the afternoon, whether you're at work or on your way. Thank you for choosing to be with us here on this watch along. If you're at home and all, thank you so much. My final day of my long week, 2-week vacation from work. So back to Monday to the grind, the early start, back to the grind and final vacation. So let's go. Breaking news that Chris said in the top of the hour there, or the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, like predicted and said here on the Sports Jedi Network, will be at that TNA Impact for January 15 in Dallas. Get your tickets. There's still plenty of tickets available for TNA Thursday night Impact. Of course, you saw our interview with Jody Threat, Mike Santana, who will be in the main event taking on Frankie Kazarian for the TNA World Title. That's a great one there. Check out our interview. It was 2 weeks ago with Mike Santana, right before Christmas. He came on with us and we talked about that world title matchup that he has coming up on January 15th. And we had TNA Knockouts Jody Threat. So please check it out. Support. We will love that. You can get it on audio platforms as well, or anywhere, our YouTube or on our Rumble app. It's here, and even on X. If you're on X, you can scroll through our post and it's there as well. All our interviews. I don't forget we had Janai Kai, the Kick Demon. We had her on. You saw her on her match with the Ring of Honor Television Women's Champion, Red Velvet. So she was on. We talked about that. Of course, Lone Stone promotional videos coming out. They're doing the doc series is coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. See what all that's about. Bailey's gonna post it. So I'm curious to see.
And now Netflix is behind. There we go. This is why I dislike about streaming. You can never get it. AMC debut will be lit. It is, and we are excited. I said this many times. If I would have afforded room and board and I had vacation time, I would have been at Dallas. And my flight, if I could afford a flight and room and board and rental, I would have been at Dallas to be at that TNA premiere. All right, so Trick Williams SmackDown in ring, beautiful. Oh, pinning combination, crucifix by Trick. Look at Rey Fenix working Trick. Look at this ring mat wrestling. Oh, that was close. That was almost 3. Look at Trick. Oh, he's trying to go with that kick. Remember, Trick is a capoeira student. Oh, what a shoulder tackle by Trick Williams. Shake that off. There you go. Brush. There you go. I got Trick Williams. Let's talk about it. Now he's getting booed. Ooh. What a chop. Oh, nice missile dropkick by Fenix. Whatever happened to Commander? He's still around? Oh, he's injured.
Oh, that's a good. I haven't seen him.
Look at this. Smart. Psych them out. Oh, Trick Williams. Yes. Stay on him, Trick. Woo! Come on, Trick. Whoop that Trick. Tilt the world, Trick. What does he got? Oh, okay. Libre chance. Well, let's go Phoenix. I apologize for that one. I thought it was a Lucha Libre. It's not a Lucha Libre, but it's Let's Go Phoenix. You know, those are European countries. They speak multi languages, as you could tell by Ludwig Kaiser.
Yep. Cesaro.
Yeah, my cousin's husband used to speak like 6 different languages. You go, Trick. Let's talk about it. I guess they're going to go in picture-in-picture because the sound got quiet. So it might be the picture-in-picture spot on the United States.
You can see it. Yep. You can see it at the top right.
No, but of course, when we're on the international feed, no commercial breaks, no picture-in-picture. Well, we do have a couple here and there, but let's go. Trick Williams can control the match here right now. And this is Trick Williams' first match on SmackDown here. We saw him before a couple of months or about a year ago too in Fort Lauderdale area, or Fort Lauderdale or Miami, where he came out and for the save for Melo, but that was just a save, not a a cameo appearance. We got a dual chance, Chris. Rey Fenix, whoop that Trick.
Whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick.
You know what I like about this, Chris? It further strengthens my theory that I want to go away in 2026. I don't know if the crowd knows who they are. I don't even know if they watch it. They know.
I agree.
The one thing I can't stand, and I hate it from Busted Open when they say that. I don't know. They don't think they watch bowling. Nonsense.
Everybody
They
knows
watch.
who everybody is.
Yeah. With all the way people consume social media and YouTube and all this, they know. And again, if anyone's watching this, it's a wrestling. It's because they're into wrestling. They some way somehow now the level of love of wrestling. That's what you could debate about. Oh, Trick Williams slapped the taste out of. Look at that, bro. Damn, he slapped the taste out of him. Damn, that was a live round by Trick Williams, right to the mouth. It said tapa. Oh, look at this, a roll up. Look at that. It's frozen time. I hate streaming. I hate streaming. You don't know.
Yeah, dude, it is very. Ugh.
I hate streaming my live events. I like give me terrestrial over the air. I hate it. All right, we got the yay boo back and forth in the middle of the ring. Ooh, nice. They have an announcement, Brad, of what they did. If they're doing a tournament or a battle royal, they've done a battle royal before. Ooh, for the women's title, I believe when Indy Hartwell, if I'm not mistaken, or was it for? Oh no, it was for when Becky Lynch won the title. The world, they haven't announced it yet. I think they're weighing their options. Oh, what a super kick! Okay, what is? Come on, Trick! Oh, damn, elbow strikes there by Fenix. I thought he was gonna do a poison rana. Oh, no! Come on. You know what? For these two guys never having a match for the first time, very entertaining, and it's so far clean. Although now he's going to try to do a no. Thought he was trying to do a Spanish fly, but Trick Williams going to do an off the top rope rock bottom type of Ronaldo. No, if Phoenix is fighting that off. What is Phoenix going to do? Hopping. Okay. Hurricanrana. No, kick out at 2. They've got good chemistry. Believe it or not, for a big guy, small guy, I am really enjoying this chemistry with these two. Listen to the crowd. Well, the crowd's going to clap for anything. You can put 2 turds in the middle of the ring, and in a toilet bowl, they're going to go nuts. They'll be like, "This is awesome."
That's facts. That's any freaking promotion.
Oh, Trick Williams that looked vicious. He just extended the legs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, yeah, and wow, Trick Williams. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. He survived that patented move by Trick. Trick is setting up here, going for the kill. Picks him up. Uragagi, bam, the rock bottom, pin. 1, 2. No. Phoenix is battling here. False finish spam alert. Uh-oh. Trick Willie, look what he's doing. Oh, he hit the post. Phoenix now. What was that? Oh, got tripped up. Trick Williams tried to knock them down there. Okay. What's he trying to do here? like a reverse scorpion death drop from the top rope. Reverse DDT, scorpion death lock, drop, death drop. Super kick. Oh, adios, amigo.
Super kick.
Uh-oh, he's going to the top. What is he doing here? Uppercut. No, Yoriagi. No, Ricardo roll. 1, 2, no, trick. Okay. Trick gets the win. He gets the roll up, reverse the roll up, and got a little bit of tights. Reaction, Chris. Whoa, that Trick. There you go. Trick doing a little. You got Chris doing a little dance here on a Friday night afternoon. All right, got the people saying whoop that Trick. I like it. Congratulations, Trick Williams. All right, man. Let's go, Trick. Congratulations, man. Good stuff. Oh, here we go. Kiana James. Julia. That girl got some shoulders.
My title?
Sound like Oscar, right?
Yeah, what the
And tonight,
Oh, she's taking on Alexa?
legend of the women division.
Hi.
Example. I did legend.
Okay. I kind of like that promo for a little character. We need her with character, Chris. You need her to throw some character out there. For Julia. The second stage rolls out anywhere, and if we get to the final stage, it will be a steel cage match. Commercial free. Oh, we got.
Oh my god! I thought that was Jordan Grace coming back to her freaking theme.
Oh my god!
I had another tab opened up because I was checking an email, and I thought Jordan Grace was coming back to her old theme. I would have been like, yes.
Yeah, I hope we get her old theme back. We don't need that one that she had in NXT. That was pure hot caca. All right, they're taking a little bit of a break, commercial break here. So far, the first 30 minutes here has been very entertaining. Randy Orton interrupted by Trick Williams, leading into the match with Rey Fenix. You saw Trick Williams get the victory on a roll-up, but before that match, which was weird, seeing Rey Fenix come out while Randy Orton was in the middle of the aisle, kind of like we need to wrap it up and move quickly. But I like how Randy Orton gave the fist pump of "Go get him," Rey Fenix endorsement. So that was kind of cool to see. That's something different. I wonder if that's going to translate on the USA Network, if they're going to show that transition.
They might. Sorry, I was texting an email. No, they might. They might go that transition.
As they're on a break currently right now.
A lot of commercial breaks here.
It's on network television. Yeah, that's what you can't say. You can't get that many network. Can't make that commercial. They need to do that. Where the problem, I think, where people have the gripe, and the rightfully so, is when they're on Netflix. That's a paid. You're paying direct to consumer. You don't want those ads. You want.
Right.
You know, I've said this time and time again. I wish someone would ask the WWE, why don't they do picture in picture when it's just Netflix exclusive? You know, you could still run an ad and picture it. I think you get the best of both worlds. Now, personally, but at USA Network, we get it, we understand it. And they still give us picture in picture on the USA Network, not all the time, but they give you just enough, you know, during a match. That's my gripe. If you want to go on a commercial for Netflix while there's nothing, and you want to keep those international promos, and you want to do it while commercial break, I'm all for it. But when the match is going on in USA Network on Monday Night Raw, excuse me, I don't need them to leave the stream if you're in the United States. You're taking the essence of a good match. Just go picture in picture. That's, I think, best of both worlds compromise. You don't have to go away and leave the fans to see a freaking Generals commercial or you know, whatever they're showing, Tostino's Pizza Hut, you know, Pizza Hut or Domino's, whatever. We don't need that. Yes, we know you need the money, the sponsorship. We get the business aspect, but let's give something. You know, people are paying $22 in the top, you know, tough economy for the product, plus $30 for your PLEs on ESPN. You're talking about $50 right there, and then another 12 for Peacock if you want NXT and Saturday Night's Main Event. You're looking at $60 a month. Hold off on and that's not even including SmackDown on your cable bill. So hold off on the commercials or compromise. Give us picture in picture on Netflix, you know, so we don't lose the essence of the match. You can still make your money, but again, I don't know if that's going to go on deaf ears.
Well, I heard some report or rumor, something about like somebody sued ESPN or something in WWE for their false advertisement.
There's a class action lawsuit being set up.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
It's in the infancy stage, I believe, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some type of money or something for people that have been purchasing that. All right, they're coming back from their commercials. They're pushing the tickets for WrestleMania. They're VIP. They're 2-night specials. They have loan officers available. You know, they know people are going to get. If you have your W-2 forms, they'll fill out your taxes and they'll take the income tax right there for your tickets. All that good stuff. And they're going to recap the ambulance match. Like, do we really need this? Pa qué? Damien won. Let's move on. Unless there's going to be more to this. What's next for Damian Priest? And what's next for Aleister Black?
I hope Damien at least will get into that mid-card title scene. Same for Aleister. They both should.
Now, maybe this is something that they're showing this to rehash and remember these folks wrestling, because maybe they're the next, you know, for Damien. Maybe if Drew goes to be victorious, they could tease that, because Damien was the last, you know, beat Drew McIntyre when he was the World Heavyweight Champion.
Right. Yeah. I think Damien should be a United States champion.
Or at least give me that, you know, they teased that Samoan Werewolf versus Damien. I know Fatu isn't returned yet, hasn't come back, but man, don't forget about that. We left people salivating with their mouths, wanting to see that match with those two. Mm-hmm. At that time. I don't know if too much time has passed by when we are now not invested in it. All right, we're gonna hear from Damien. Damien ate a little bit of coquito and pernil over the holidays. Está un poquito llenito. A little chunky there. Look at that. He's got to start working out with our boy Mike Santana, who looks in phenomenal shape. Look at the abs and everything. He said he still had flan and pernil. He told Demon Diva NYC.
What's next? Well, I see a lot of guys out here calling their shots.
Oh, see.
I want to join that party because I know that road will possibly lead me to respect. Cody Rhodes.
Drew. There you go, Chris. Right on cue.
Yes.
Do I know how to book this shit, pal?
Gotta book this shit, pal.
I don't need no .nets or in-sources.
I know how big this is. So yeah, maybe you're right. Tonight, you can come to possibility. But if that happens,
My sources told me.
you and I get to go to the ring.
As reported by.
What
The
happened
Sports
to the
Jedi
ring?
Kev.
How they got scrambled the last time.
I tapped into the Force. Well, listen to the Drew McIntyre chants in the crowd. That's something we didn't talk about, the crowd.
We know they're gonna be really good.
No. Pro who? Pro Drew? Or Cody? Cody Rhodes?
Mm.
Not my emotions. Cody's mad. See what happened last week? Look at his face. Has ever been held back as I sent that picture of Cody and Dusty on fire? That's why I can only imagine the look at his face.
Oh, he's got the watch. This guy's a little kleptomaniac, huh? Stealing the photo, now the watch. That tipo un pillo.
That's the very watch Dusty had to pawn with the family fortune to pay for Cody's future. He's disqualified in the first fall. And all I need.
Whoa. You can't hold win the title on a disqualification. You need to get pinned.
Ooh.
What did Alexa do? Did she do some cosmetic? Did she get some
You got a
Botox?
lot of fucking makeup on, I'll tell you that.
She looks different. I hope not. She don't need it. Bonita, she don't need it without it. Wait a minute. Oh, Nia Jackson, Last Legend. Planting the seeds.
So, Charlotte is nowhere to be found. You don't know what you're talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The second it was about you, Charlotte did not like it. She had to make it about herself. Tonight, you're saying that that's something you would do. Word of advice from someone who's been there? Drop this one before she brings you down.
Maybe she took the red eye in. So she pounded the makeup. I don't know. Look different. All right, here we go. Women's United States title. Your newly crowned champion, Julia, coming in with a la 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 la. Here's Julia. With shoulders, aka Kiana James. Bro, she's walking down the aisle like a middle linebacker with those shoulder pads.
We can fucking use her against Houston on Monday night. Shit.
Shit, if she's that kind of middle, oh, look at that. She's that middle linebacker, I'll have her tackle. Here we go. Brad says in her chat, Julia retains. I think so.
Oh, so do I.
I think shenanigans is going to happen. Something storyline with Charlotte's going to come in where Kiana's going to probably attack, beat up, and then Charlotte comes out. Because they're trying to plant the seed that Charlotte's not, is going to betray her, yada, yada, and where Charlotte's debunking that. Because according to reports, WWE had no creative plans for Charlotte Flair after losing to Tiffany Stratton, which is hard to believe. So why rush her back at the Rumble and force her the title and have that dislike or upset and remember all that negative feedback when she won the Rumble. Oh, Charlotte just winning it again and this and that. Damn, it's only been 45 minutes, but I felt like it's been a lot of action for that small amount of time. Yeah. It's been a lot of action. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of action. If they could keep these paces every, when it's not, in the middle of March or in June or, February with that high pace, where everyone's getting TV time, I think that's what we want from SmackDown going forward. Which, according now, people are walking back the reports that it might go back to 2 hours. This 3-hour thing might be only temporarily for the WrestleMania build. What we call this with, we said this time and time again, and we said this last year when they first announced the 3 hours. It's going to be in the winter time. It benefits for WWE to keep people invested to their product in the wintertime for 3 hours because it's cold, it's dark early. You're not doing much in those times, so you're going to be entertained with 3 hours SmackDown. In the summertime, it makes more than uber sense to make it 2 hours televised because you're not going to ask people to stay home on a Friday night in the summertime for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Let alone 2 hours. You're going to ask them to stay for 3, where they've been cooped up all 6 to 8 months in the Northeast in the cold. They want to go out. They want to go out to the beach, to the pool, out and about. They're not dinner. They're not staying in on a Friday night. All right. Stings are here. We go. I'm coming back from this.
Finally.
Finn Balor. Oh, interesting T-shirt. I wouldn't want a New York pigeon. I wouldn't want that ugly ass pigeon on my shirt as a shirt. I gotta see that AJ Styles, even though I don't want to hear Michelle McCool talk. Not for nothing, Liv got those fucking Coca-Cola bottle glasses. Like, wow. Who? He wants a match. Chris, he wants a match. He wants a tryout match.
Wait, who? I missed it.
That content creator, soccer player. Former soccer player now turned content creator. Wants a 30-minute match. What's up,
I guess
Kevin?
I gotta make a 30-minute video violating his ass. Jay Cargo not defending her title in 2 months. I agree, Kevin.
Julia already defending hers immediately, but you know what? Good, but Julia didn't defend it much when she had it. Doesn't mean 2 wrongs is a right, but still. Oh, here's Alexa Bliss. No, you know what happened? Charlotte got sick because she saw Andrade return back to the Don Callis family. She knows he could do better. Here's Alexa Bliss. Let's go. Not a fan of JD from New York. Yeah, Kiana's another one that got Coca-Cola bottle bifocals on. Holy shit, these ladies are blind. I like this bickering between the co-hosts, the announcers, Baron and Tessitore. I like that. Remind me of Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Oh, okay, that's feathers. I'm like, damn, when did Julia grow a butt? It's just the feathers. Man, she's popping out there. Here we go.
This really is a new year, huh?
This should be a good match with these two ladies. Yeah, come on, Julia. Beautiful snap suplex by Julia. I hope they do a storyline eventually, personally, and they get it so invested that I want to see Julia and Io Sky at WrestleMania.
I also want to see Io Sky. I would like to see Io Sky and Julia. Yeah, they build it right. Yeah,
with a story.
Yes,
not a hot match, not a cold match that they're just gonna two of the greatest Japanese women. No. Yeah. I need a nice, delicious story behind that to go with it, and they will deliver a feud and a match that will be like, oh man.
Strong start.
I'm gonna wait for this. I'm gonna make a statement at the end of this match that I'm observing here early. Oh, nice, Alexa. If they go to commercial, which looks like they might. Alexa looked like she went to a mortician to put on her makeup. Jesus. She looks Harley Quinn. There it is. She got dunked in a bucket of acid. No, they went on a commercial break, but they picture in picture because when they talk, we got the action still going here. Oh, here's the interference, Kiana. Look at that. Nice neck breaker to the outside. Now you can watch along with us if you like on the Rumble app, Sports Jedi Network. You can see it or not. You can go as well hear it and watch along with us and comment. But we ask you to participate in the chat. We ask you to give your audience participation, and we love that. Thank you for joining us. If you're on X, please hit that like, retweet. Let everyone know that we have the watch along going on. So let's go. Let's be the number one watch along here on X to this afternoon. And we'll love that.
Yes.
Of course, the Sports Jedi Network, where we do watch-alongs, recaps, and interviews. So let's go. Julia now, look at that. She's cranking her face back like if she's a bowling ball. About to hit a 7-10 split. Oh, it's gonna start that Lorna Knights. No. I like what John Roberts make sure the shoulders were down before he did the cover. That's a good referee. Okay, Kevin said, what's so special about Julia? Like, everyone hype her so much. Her matches are really good when there's a story behind it. You just got to see her body of work in her past. I guarantee you, I could give you a lot of credit where you don't see the specialness because the main roster has really not emphasized her gifts, and she's just been just a filler. It's the same thing. I'm seeing Julia is turning into Shinsuke Nakamura. I was gonna wait for the match, but Julia's turning into Shinsuke with a lot of hype, a lot of fandom, but you hear the crowd is quiet. and then they get mad if he gets released or gets put as a wrestler to enhance talent. Well, the crowd has to cheer, and I know the talent has to give you something to cheer too. So it's a weird situation right now in the vortex for Julia. Hopefully, they could get her going here in the international route. Especially, they're going to return back to Italy for a PLE, where she is half descendant of Italy, Italian. So hopefully, they could get her going. Nice missile drop kick. Now the crowd comes alive for Alexa. Well, they're supposed to. She's the baby face. Beautiful natural selection.
What did he say? You still got
still
it?
got it. She never lost it. She's not retired. Alexa never lost it. Alexa just went to have a child.
She just had all she did was have a kid.
Yeah. Hubby slipped one through the goalie. Oh, I like the double knees. Classic Alexa. Let's go. Missed. Oh, he's a crucifix pin. Oh, beautiful. Arrivederci. Come on, Julia. Northern Eye bomb? Nope. Yep. Oh, Alexa. Fixed Abigail. You could see it a mile away.
Yeah. Oh, Kiana James.
DDT. Look at Kiana getting on it. Oh, wow. She's calling for the United States title. She's going to go to the top. She's going to go for her finisher. Last Legend. Oh. Got it. Northern Lights bomb. All right. Like it. Damn, they really hit him. They really hit because it's hard. It's hard to hide between your Last Legend and Nia Jax. There's some tall women. Oh, now they. Here we go. The Bougie Bully and Nia Jax got Alexa Bliss. Put a big L. Annihilator time. Come on, put her in the Annihilator. Come on, Annihilator. Let's go. Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh, Diache. Last Legend just clocked her. Oh, it's Annihilator time. Look at that. And she unzipped her jacket for some bouncing effect. I appreciate that from Nia Jax. I really appreciate it on this Friday. Hey, look at those. Okay, got a little bouncy effect. She gave us a little bit of a play-by-play there. Welcome to SmackDown, the Juggernaut. Look at this. Former TNA knockouts. I get goosebumps looking at that. Let's go. Gonna fake react. Oh, you open your mouth. You're the first fed to Jordan Grace. I bet you see. That's why sometimes you got to keep your mouth shut and Now por chinchosa por hablar. Now you got Jordan Grace. Now, Chris, interesting. What's the intro music? This is what I'm now interested in. Oh, you still here? Hi, what's that? Look like Judge Judy. Got a Judge Judy shirt on. You even got a pearl necklace. Kit Wilson. He closed the door on him. How Jordan Grace talk is she needs some passion, emotion to talk. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look who's in! Look who's in Germany! Matt Cardona. Good promo here. Huh? Just here. Oh, who's the first person? Cody. Cody and Cardona.
Oh, they're booing him?
Yeah, they're booing Cody. Oh, Drew McIntyre chants.
Oh, Drew McIntyre.
My feed for the audio went out for a moment. We'll get you back on there on YouTube. There it is. Oh, Drew McIntyre. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the people watching us on X. Retweet, relike. Appreciate you guys. Cody's getting booed, Brad. I know. Kelvin, thank you there. He wants Jordan Grace to talk with more pizzazz, more emotion, more fire. I totally agree. She needs something there.
Yeah, she's just a fucking
powerhouse
female, like football jock type. She reminds me of. She reminds me of a gym dude. That's all she is.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. As they're taking a commercial break, don't forget. This is your home of the watch-alongs, interviews, recaps, Sports Jedi Network. When it comes to the professional wrestling, of course, all eyes are from Monday Night Raw. Right now, it's per weight because if I return back to work on Monday, so don't know. Normally I get out of work sometimes at 10, sometimes at 1, sometimes depending on the amount of work and the workload and how quickly I construct my home. That's why we're going to be on that. Now we just go on at 7 and we go through without commercials and we breeze right through it. No commercials. 7 will be done 2 hours. 10, 7, 9 be done. Or even earlier. I might come at 5. We do it at 5 because I don't want to keep an eye on that football game for Chris. He's got his Steelers taking on the Texans for Monday Night Football. But yeah, we'll probably breeze through that. So that's a program. That's a per when I get home on Monday. But we'll definitely see it in its entirety without commercial breaks. So yes, that's something that we want to make sure that you guys get. And check out our interviews. We had the Wild Child Jody Threat on. Phenomenal job having her on. We had Mike Santana 2 weeks ago. We could dare that we say maybe possibly Ring of Honor independent wrestler Janai Kai. We've seen her do a lot of work there.
Soon, I think she'll be with Ring of Honor permanently.
Of course, and then we had the first Salvadoreña who's breaking down barriers, walls, and in Alejandra La Leona. So appreciate her coming on. And we got some stuff coming up. We got some interviews, hopefully, from the world of Puerto Rico, from EWA. We might get some, we're going to get a lot of the talents from Puerto Rico to join us, especially with SmackDown, WWE PLE heading Backlash, rumored going to Puerto Rico. hear their mindsets. Where there's going to be some probably open tryouts and stuff going on in Puerto Rico for the talent. So interesting to hear our friends in Puerto Rico and Natalia Perez. Hopefully we get her back on and we'll reach out and, Gemma, of course, Reckless Harry, all our good friends there. We'd love to have them back on with us. All right, they're talking about the 3 stages of hell match, the amount of time they have. Armageddon. Oh, so this is a Triple H. This is the games type of calendar match. The 3 stages of hell. Look at that. Ryback.
4 times in modern history, there's been 3 stages of hell match. Going in a new way out in 2001.
I appreciate you, Brett. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It's just us having a conversation with the wrestlers. Sometimes they give us kinds of what we could ask, what topics we have to stay on. So we comply because we want to continue to have that open door with the companies. So, but a lot of times, we want to just have a conversation and know about them. We just want to have a business. We just want to know about them as a wrestler, what motivates them, what gets them going, all that about that beautiful art form that's professional wrestling that we watch each and every week. We got a Wyatt 6 promo or a video vignette.
There's a reason this is the most feared match type of them all in the locker room. Good luck to Cody and Rhodes. Meanwhile, the war of words between Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa has crossed a certain line in the Wyatt 6.
All right, so the MFT Wyatt 6 are going to go battle. 8-man battle. This could be anything. It could be Jacob Fatu's return. Another member of the MFTs. I think a lot of people would like this feud or this to be the blow off, the final battle. I don't know. Now, I don't remember. I know I watched it and I enjoyed it. Was the Psycho Clown family versus the Wyatts. I don't remember who won the match. I just remember the chaos. I remember all the, Pimpy getting smooching in the kissing booth there with Joe Gacy. I remember, all different things in that match for AAA Mexico. That was a good one. If you haven't watched that, you know what? I recommend that. I don't really recommend too much of the Wyatt 6 stuff, but the Wyatt 6 taking on the Psycho Clown family from AAA was really fun match. I don't know if we're gonna get that with the MFTs here. Here we go. We're gonna get that match now. So let's go. As MFT Solo Sikoa's family tree now. Solo is wrestling. So wrestling, Ian is his wrestling gear. So who is the man out? We've been seeing that Tama Tonga has been teasing a little bit of a reunion or a battle with Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know if Nakamura. I think a lot of people would like to see Tama Tonga and Nakamura have a feud and relegate back to their New Japan days. We had that promo last week when they both cut it in Japanese. A lot of people really enjoy that, and let's go. A lot of people don't like the MFT's makeup. They say, what's up with the makeup? I kind of like it. I'm one of the ones in the minority that likes the MFTs coming out with the makeup, the war paint, but they got to come out there and really destroy. But I don't know what they're going to do with the MFTs. I hope against the Wyatts, I hope they have just a brutal physical contest. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking, go out there this afternoon and go and just have a brutal match. Like, oh shit, that match was wild. I don't care who wins. I just want a wild match. That's like, oh moly. I kind of want to see that as we're getting Solo Sikoa coming down to the aisle. And we're just 1 hour in. 1 hour's in the books. 1 hour in the books for Friday Night SmackDown. More like Friday afternoon SmackDown, but hey, that's what the international crowd or these international shows kind of a little bit of a different. For some people, it's fun. For some people, a little nerve wracking, and it takes them off balance. For me, it's a little bit of both. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sure the Fireflies are going to look really, really awesome at the Uber Arena in Germany. Here we go. We're about to. Lights are going to quiet down. I will go silent a little bit because of the song. And the Fireflies, yeah, what a scene. Right now, the visual that you see in the arena with the Fireflies, the lights down, that's what the Wyatt 6, the presentation has never been lackluster or dull. It's been a great presentation. It's when the bell rings. It's with the bell rings, and it's like they copy and paste with the VHS videos over and over. It's like, okay, what next? Oh, but let's go. The presentation looks great as they come out from the background, the camera shots there, the chair, and then you see Uncle Howdy and the Firehouse characters, the Wyatt 6. It looks great. Again, it's just a bell when the bell rings. You kind of feel like they're limited. Once they, okay, what next? Like, you don't see a long longevity in the WWE when it comes to the Wyatt, the whole Wyatt gimmick of the family. This. But let's see. Hopefully, that's why the creative and writing is so important for them to keep us interested in an Uncle Howdy and the characters as they come in down the aisle. And again, excellent intro. The introduction, their theme song. That's one thing. One of them they hit out of the ballpark. All right. Remember, they're 4 physical
my God,
wrestlers.
Uncle Howdy finally made it.
He didn't get injured either. Here we go. It's going to be JC. Yep, there we go. JC Mateo and Sam Shaw, a.k.a. Dexter Lumis. Camacho. I want him to do those phenomenal chops. I want him to bring those chops from New Japan back when he did him in Okada. I loved it. Those dynamic chops. It wasn't how fast, and it was the way he applied it was the impact. If you see that video clip, you know what I'm talking about. Look at these guys. Look at these two assembling a tag team. Well, they are the tag team champions. Look at that. Working continuity. Look at these two. Your current SmackDown tag team champions. Super kick. Joe Gacy. Dexter Lumis with a super kick. Another pump kick. Oh, my goodness. Nice. That's their best sequence of offense I've seen them in quite some time. Also, JC Mateo isn't the one wrestling here. I forgot what was his name. What's his name, Chris, for JC Mateo? JC Mateo. Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb. There you go. That's it. I actually calling him by the WWE name, JC Mateo. I actually forgot the Jeff Cobb. Yeah, I forget.
Yeah, I forgot about the JC Mateo. I call him Jeff Cobb still. Well, just like I do with Ricky Starks.
He could use a Cobb salad.
I want a fucking Cobb salad. Chick-fil-A, those shits are amazing.
You look like a big huevo. Now they're in a commercial break, but guess what? You don't go on a commercial break here when they are showing it. We are an international feed. Here, JC Mateo. No. Oh, look at that. Tala Tonga. He's the taller one of them. I don't think this is going to happen, Chris. Do we see? Because then the number games are still greater. It's still greater than. Do they bring a female?
So who, the MFTs?
Yeah.
They should have
could
done
use
that
it
for the
for Nikki.
bloodline.
I would love.
Should have been
Yes.
either Nia, or if you really wanted to go in-laws, go with Naomi
Or even Tamina,
or Tamina. Yeah,
but she
she's been with
retired.
the
She's
Usos
done.
since literally day one.
Yeah. And Ava's too busy general managing, so she's nowhere near this. I know she's not a family member, but she's nowhere to be ready. Panina from LFG would have been one cool too, but she's nowhere near even ready. Nowhere. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hitting all the like buttons. Please, they keep continue the trend. Hit that like button. Let us know that you're enjoying this. Just a simple. It's totally free. It's not costing you any financial burden, and the times are tough and tight. We just ask you to just hit that like button, please. I don't understand why Nikki Cross can't wrestle right now. She's a cheerleader. You know what, Kevin? I'm with you on that. I would like to see Nikki Cross because I think Chris, you mentioned yes, that mentioned in one of her matches that you enjoyed was Nikki Cross and NXT Black and Gold. Was it? No, it was Alice Coquito. Shout out to the
Yeah, but she had good. She was pretty good in Black and Gold. Alex Coquito's right though. She was pretty good in Black and Gold. She had really good matches. She was like her, Kyrie, Shayna. They all haven't really done much since coming up.
Yeah, he mentioned that was one of his favorite matches for Nikki Cross, and she is a good wrestler, Kevin. I agree with you in that. She needs to be in that title. They kind of teased her a little bit though, when she wanted a match, I believe with Chelsea Green, but they didn't really go anywhere. That's the one thing that hurts a little bit of the Wyatt family because they kind of stay if they're not gang related fighting or fashion group fighting, they're gonna run out of ideas. And Nikki's so talented in ring. Yes, I'm with you. I understand. I don't understand why she's just a cheerleader, and she's not even doing managerial type of roles. She's just staying out there. I don't want her to turn out to be like Bahala. Sarah
right.
Logan. That's why I would have loved a female for the MFTs, even though people might roll their eyes, but they kind of could use a female wrestler out there.
Oh no, they needed a female wrestler out there.
They actually did it more than Tola Tonga, but it is what it is. Look at that. That's the gremlin. Yeah. What happened to the Street Profits? I think they'll be back. I've said this time and time again. Again, I have no reports, no insights. And again, I'm going to say this with a disclaimer. It's none of our business. And I'm not trying to bring her personal life into it. It's none of our business. But it seems like Bianca's mom, when we saw her in WrestleMania and we saw her coming out, wasn't a little bit didn't look so healthy. Like, there might, something. And I think she's just enjoying time with her mom, with the injury, but taking some time away and coming back, recovering herself. But the whole family looks like they're around the mom, Montez mother-in-law, enjoying family time because maybe they might, I don't know. I don't have no information. It's held with HIPAA laws and stuff. But it kind of seems like, Bianca's still recovering, and they'll take these with supporting his wife in going whatever situation they're heading. That's just me from looking at it, just trying to put no reports. I don't have any insights. I'm just speculating. Again, I apologize if it hits a nerve or it's none of our business, but I think it seems that way when it comes to Bianca. A broken knuckle, but Montez and also Hawkins. Hawkins still works his ass off on the dungeons on Wednesday nights when Natty, and we would love to see them back. But I kind of understand them a bit, as well, Chris. As I don't know why is it not.
Angelo Dawkins. No, yeah. I mean, look, if that's all that's happening with Bianca, do what she has to do. But Angelo Dawkins. I mean, yeah. I mean, I I don't know if I maybe would want to see a faction between like the Street Profits and Bianca. And I always and like we saw it. I don't know if you ever saw the a little bit of the reality show that Montez and Bianca tried doing. It was like they were trying to knock off like the Miz and Mrs. And Montez said in the first episode or two, it was like he feels some type of way. Like obviously he's proud and loves the success that his wife has. But sometimes he sits there and is like, well, my wife's in the main event of WrestleMania, or she's in a big title match every year, and every year I'm contemplating if I'm even gonna be on the fucking card. And then, like whatever. So like that's kind of like where it comes to them working together could work for Montez especially, but it could work for Bianca too. You can get her to be that heel, and you can have Street Profits being your heel tag team, and with Bianca there makes all of them look good, in my opinion. That's why I bring that up, because if they're with each other, I think it benefits Montez a lot.
Well said. And I know Calvin asked a question. Why don't we see AJ Lee? She disappears. AJ Lee is not a full. I don't think it was a full-time contract. I think it was an active contract, yes, but not a full contract for her. And she also has a lot of other projects and endeavors across, with her book. I believe she works with the animal rescue, other different things that she does for AJ Lee. But trust me, when they need her, they'll bring her in for the big time. It wasn't like her husband's deal. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Soul's been searching since being exiled from his own actual bloodline. Uncle Ali Solo Sikoa.
I just totally disagree. This is why I can't stand guys that all they do, they live off fucking negative reaction. JD already, the first hour slog. Like JD, come on, you haven't you noticed your likes are going down on your channel? Everyone's getting tired of your negativity all the time. Everything is negative. I thought the first hour was fine. Well, why everything has to be so uber negative? A slog. It's been absolute slog sitting through this, and I thought this crowd was going to be hotter than for this international crowd. I think it's fine. It's a 3-hour show that they got to pace themselves. They're gonna have to. You rather have them fatigue in your main event?
I don't think that's what he likes, the 3-hour shows.
Oh, tough. When did SmackDown start? An hour ago. We got an hour and 20 minutes in the books. Hello, Heather. Good afternoon. We had Trick Williams versus Rey Fenix. It opened up with Randy Orton coming out. Rey Fenix. Trick Williams, good match. Oh, he went for the spike. Oh, Howdy just gave me a Biss vibe there for a moment. Then you had Julia defend her United States title against Alexa Bliss. Good match. Oh, wait a minute. We got something going on here. How the hell they got ahead of me? Usually they're the ones behind. Hold on. Let me get this here. Let me see how that goes. I'll lower this for a moment. Oh, JC Mateo is not part of this match. Oh, he's giving him the mandible claw. Oh, he's got the lantern here. Oh, there you go, Tola Tonga. Got it. Damn, I got to see Eric the Red. Let me see. Oh, look at this. He's going to get him with the sling blade. What was it called, that move? Hidden blade.
Oh, pins Uncle Howdy.
Howdy doody.
Solo.
He took the lantern. Yeah, they're telling us goodbye there to the Wyatts. They're not going to be around for long. Oh, of course. If you enjoy the show, good. Who cares what anybody say? No, I know that. But the guy's always lives off the negativity. He just, like, everything stinks. Like, do you really like wrestling, dude? Or do you like wrestling just the way you want it to be portrayed? It's like, Man. I don't teach that in Trosnek, pal. All right, I'm going to try to get it up to date because I don't like this being behind from my... Mello and Miz in the back. Here we go. Alba Fire taking on Jordan Grace. Now, we were wondering, who is Jordan Grace? What's her new theme song? Is she getting a new theme song? I stopped watching him 4 years ago. Now I watch
she better
the
have
other
that
guy.
fucking siren back.
I hope so. And of course, she officially signed with SmackDown today. So the Juggernaut, welcome to SmackDown for Jordan Grace. Her SmackDown debut for the Juggernaut. Let's go. Oh, they better not give us the commercial, her entrance during the commercial.
Oh.
That's not good if they're going to set her up for that. They take a commercial break. Man, I wish she had lost that United States title. You know. As you can hear her way into the ring. All right, we got a commercial break. It's a rare afternoon SmackDown. They're in Germany, so we're live, and this is live. You could catch a little early. You want to watch it with us on Rumble app, Sports Jedi Network on the Rumble app, or on Kick. You could actually watch along with us, or you could hear the sounds with us and react. We ask you to participate in the chat. Don't just be a spectator. We'd love to read your wrestling comments and your thoughts of tonight or this afternoon's event. We got Jordan Grace coming out. Jordan Grace just signed to SmackDown. We wanted to know, we ask you guys, is she changing her theme music? Is she returning to her original theme song with from TNA, or are we getting that horrible NXT remake that was just atrocious? We're waiting to see.
I stopped watching JD 4 years ago right now. They're all I don't know. I listen to JD just for the rants and shit. But the only person that I can actually listen to recently, and I'm surprised, is Solid Monster.
And JD's entertaining, don't get me wrong.
He's entertaining.
He's funny and entertaining, but it seems like it's the same. Like you're copying and pasting.
Right.
Everything is you read his tweets, everything is a negative bashing of everything, no matter what show it is. Oh, this is boring. This was a snooze fest. Dynamite was a snooze fest. No. I mean, do you really like wrestling, or are you covering it as a job? That's what it seems like. You don't like you. That's what it seems like. He's treating wrestling to him has become a job.
I mean, that's how he makes his money. If wrestling's bad, then his shit sucks.
Interesting.
But if it's bad, he makes it into a show. So either way, he'll be fine. I don't know why he complains.
No, he's killing it on views, but he needs that so people could want to tune in. Like, and I totally agree with a tweet that I read from WCWA Pro Wrestling. AJ Francis is about to elevate TNA to the universe of AFC TV. He's still first class. We got an AJ Francis fan. I like to read those tweets. I want to shout out to our guy from MCWA Pro Wrestling, which follows us and retweets. So I wanted to make sure I read a tweet from him. Let's go. And I don't know if you just heard the news. If you're joining us like Heather, AJ Styles will be at the premiere of AMC this Thursday for TNA Wrestling. Been announced by TNA.com, TNA website. Here we go. Where is it? Yes, it's back. The terrible song.
That Def Rebel ass fucking theme, bro. I hate it.
The terrible song is back. Yes. Can we give it a sirens? No pop. Because come on, Jordan. We with you, man. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Oh, come on, Jordan. Yeah, they didn't. They have to give it the sirens, Chris. I know you've gone Braun Breaker. I understand that, but you need to give her the siren. She needs siren. She had a siren in TNA. That's a signature. You have to give her some type of a siren coming into the ring. But like, oh, what the hell? Gather people's attention. But you know what? Great to see the Juggernaut. Great to see Jordan Grace here, and she's having her first main roster match on SmackDown. On SmackDown, because we saw her on the Women's Evolve PLE. We've seen her on WWE PLEs for NXT, but here we go. Let's go. I kind of want to see. I'm not for nothing. I kind of want to see a Jordan Grace squash match. I want her to beat her. What's going on? GTA for life.
She needs a squash match.
Yes. So I can get Jordan Grace jump the line and get to the U.S. title for Chelsea. I mean, you know, they have history. Yeah, they tease that history, so they're gonna have history and chemistry. But it's good. That's a good feud for Jordan Grace.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Jordan Grace, look at that. She's gonna put her set her up. What's she gonna do here?
Muscle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's trying to get a delete on her. No, you can't delete her. Come on. Come on, Jordan. Spine buster. Beautiful. She executes one of those spine busters and rolls her up. Is she gonna do her finisher? Let's see. The Grace driver. Let's go. Got it.
Oh.
Chelsea. Have you not learned from NXT time to turn around? Don't take your eyes off your opponent. Right into Chelsea.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Here's the Jordan driver. Let's see. No, wait a minute. She's going to set her up with the... Yeah!
Oh, there you go.
I didn't notice Chelsea was wearing a Mexico t-shirt. I just noticed that. Because, of course, she's your champion for mixed tag team champion for AAA. Who got a new they got a new logo, by the way. AAA Mexico. They still kept the AAA, but now the WWE emblem is on it.
Jordan Grace, that's why they're feud. I think that's why this is this is the perfect feud for Jordan Grace to start off in the main roster is with Chelsea.
Yes. Oh, Jade Cargill interrupts.
Oh, finally she's here.
Oh, Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill will be a nice one. Let's see. They're gonna cross path here. There's been a lot of crossing paths on the aisleway.
Uh-oh,
Look at these
stare
two.
down.
Stare down. Get in her face, Jordan. All right, a battle of the eyelashes. Who's got the biggest caterpillar fake eyelashes? Bro, this guy goes overseas, and this is where he brings in his maleta. The most generic gray shirt from freaking
Fucking
Hanes.
lumberjack.
Hanes. He got the Hanes special that you get on Amazon. Was it 3 for and knowing Sami Zayn, that Hanes shirt, he probably bought him in a regular fit. He's gonna turn heel. I mean, who cares? Jordan's arms are bigger. They're asking his opinion. Yeah, of course, because they're going to Riyadh. So they're going to do all 3 stages in all together for they're going to smorgasbord it. They're not going to do 1 match per hour, which is already would have happened. So okay. If we needed a steel cage, they're not going to bring the steel cage, fly it over across the seas just for a Christmas ornament. Yes, the final hour, commercial free. So that means they're going to load it up in the next 10 minutes. United States Championship match. Carmelo Hayes coming out. This is another one where we're going to get the United States champion coming out first. We saw that with Julia. Now we're seeing this here with Carmelo. I mean, what happened to the days when the champion was the challenger first, champion second? Oh, it's an open challenge. It's an open challenge. So that's how it has been better commercial free than many and with all many falls because they will go only all 3. Who's he gonna challenge, Carmelo? What I'm thinking is it Ciampa now? Or Nakamura?
I don't know. El Grande? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because it's in Germany.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, it could be a Grande Americano. United States champion for a Grande Americano.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Oh, nice. Oh, they'll go. They're gonna explode if it's him. We will find out. They were going to take a commercial break. Yeah, but doesn't mean he could still work and lose the match to Carmelo, even if he's on his way out. It makes even more sense for Ciampa to do.
They literally had Ricochet go out there and do all this stuff when everyone knew he was leaving. This won't be something new.
I don't think. Do you think?
Holy shit!
Do you think he's not gonna Ciampa heads up? I think a lot of rumors has been saying TNA for Tommaso.
That would be good for TNA. I wouldn't mind it.
Although I would love to see a Jay White and Tommaso Ciampa match.
Oh hell yeah! First we gotta get Jay White back to fucking wrestling. Holy hell, where's he been?
I mean, yeah.
Jeez, I miss that guy.
I'll tell you what. I'd rather have Tommaso over Matt Taven.
Oh my god, Matt Taven fucking fuck.
God, everybody wants him on TNA roster. I don't know what's up. Okay. They just want TNA. TNA's not going to sign everybody. Like, if they're going to shoot their load on very limited amount of free agents, bring someone that's going to draw people to your television to watch, like a Karrion Kross. Not a Taven. He's not going to move the needle in ratings. You need people to move ratings. Even if you sign just one, but make sure it's a big one. You know, even if let's say they throw half of their budget, and they need to bring a wrestler like a Chris Jericho. Use that example. We know he's not going the whole time, but if you're going to waste all your budget, you're going to bring one. Make someone who's going to make the people cross mainstream and want to watch AMC. Like, I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying they're doing that. I'm just saying that as an example.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that Jay White is still recovering because we saw that on the media scrum that was mentioned for New Japan and AEW. He's now nowhere from recovering. And also like Buddy Matthews with his ankle. There's a lot of guys that are out for a long time in the company. Adam Cole, MIA. We don't know if he's ever going to wrestle again. Yeah, but Taven was good for TNA 3 years ago. But is he going to bring over 100,000 viewers to TNA viewership? No. So don't sign him. That's my point. If TNA is not right now for a feel good. Right now, they need to start drawing ratings because they have a television deal. They need to bring people. They have to no longer play with 70,000 or 125,000 viewers. We now have to start playing with over 500,000, 500,000 viewers because you're on an AMC platform. You need to bring talent. You got to produce your own talent, absolutely. And you need to bring talent that's going to keep you and have you to have over 500,000 viewers into the building. And Taven is not going to bring over 500,000 viewers. I'm sorry.
Fucking Cam Scatterboo.
Scatterboo versus the Knicks. He's going to be a wrestler when he's done. Nope. The only way TNA is going to lose these views if they get XWD guys with high profile QQ Jericho. They're not getting Jericho. He's going to make a one-off. He's going to make a couple. He's going to stop for a cup of coffee for about a couple months, and then he's off going just the way Nick Aldis did. Chris Jericho is going to do the Nick Aldis route with TNA. He's going to do the Nick Aldis route, and then he shows up in that WWE. That's my opinion. But I mean, a wrestler with that name brand. Oh, shit. Oh, that's Johnny Gargano. I was like, whoa, Axiom turned on his partner finally? It's Gargano. What is that? What is he wearing?
A turtleneck. That's what he's wearing.
Ah. Damn, Melo stood there all that time? I never said they'll sign him. Maybe they have to. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, we agree to that, Chris. We agree to that, Heather. We do agree with that. Oh, Nakamura. All right, this is going to be a good match for Melo, veteran Nakamura. So I think we're going to get Grande Americano on Monday for Germany. For Monday. Listen to the crowd. They're singing along. He's got his old theme song back. Oh, I did like the Dark Samurai that he was coming out with. Okay. We'll lower that a little bit. We don't want to, with the Nakamura's good violin. All right, so we got Carmelo Hayes versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's go. Good to see Nakamura getting a match here. Now, for nothing, if AJ Styles is having his retirement run, I wouldn't mind a Nakamura and AJ Styles match. All right, Nakamura. I don't think he wins the United States title, but man, I hope they do. I hope he goes over where they like, man, yeah. Remind people that Nakamura is still on this roster, that he could go. We know he could, but we need a reminder. No, that was the intent, to keep Nakamura away from Wrestle Kingdom. He was going to wrestle tonight.
Yeah, I know. Holy hell.
You got an open challenge, pal. We're going to book you an open challenge.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I said it. The crowd singing along. Here we go. We got a little sing along. Here we go. Yes, so Raw's at 2:00. So 2:00. So if depending again, first day back at work, depending what time I get out, if if I have to work, I'll probably go on 5:00 and we'll show the whole thing in its entirety at 5. We'll be done with that by 7. There's a leapfrog. Mello now. Look at Mello working. Now hopefully this gives Mello never lacked confidence, but another level of his game here for Mello with this United States title here. He starts wrestling a little differently. We're like, ooh, what a shot there by Nakamura. Like Maxine Dupri, although Mello's not no Maxine. Mello's a accomplished 2-time NXT World Champion, your North American champion, tag team, NXT tag team champion. There's a lot of pedigree there with Mello. There goes the commercial immediately. Or picture-in-picture commercial, one of those two, but either way. All right, so Nakamura's going to put over Mello. Well, let's see. I hope they put on a banger of a classic where you're like, damn, that was good, you know?
I just hope the U.S. title becomes more than just an open challenge fucking ticket.
Oh, you know what? Is people going to get it? There's already some that already started that narrative. People are going to start complaining about that soon.
I'm not complaining about it. Look, I love the concept of open challenges. Like, that is a good and easy way to get people excited. And I don't consider it lazy booking. But when you do it, when that's the only thing that U.S. title is being used for, I can see why people would make that. If you had a good stories and the writers are like, okay, you know what? We don't know what to do this week or this month with the U.S. title. Let's do some open challenges. And that's how you build up these stories. All these open challenges have been one and done. No fucking story get built after this. It's just come out next week. Give me something from it. And don't do it all the time. Like, if you're going to do it all the time, give me stuff. Like, if you want to use your open challenge to start a feud, that's fine. But keep going. Does that make sense?
No, I got you. But here's the thing: what's not being left out is not the champion that being in the storyline. It's those challengers, because they challenge and granted they haven't given the payoff, unless maybe here with Nakamura. What's part of that is Tama Tonga and Nakamura that story between them going back to New Japan and talking in Japanese and trying to get some single runs. And Tama Tonga's been teasing the United States title, looking at that. Back before this match started, Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes backstage. The storyline are mostly backstage, not the in-ring wrestling. Johnny Gargano, we just saw that, put on Axiom's mask. I think Axiom wanted a United States Challenge Open, or Ciampa not getting it and calling him jackass. That's part of the storyline. Leads to those open feuds, those feuds, those technicals. They are telling stories, but they're not the way we're expecting it with the United States champion, with Carmelo. Melo's just the vessel for that title, or whoever the champion at the moment is the vessel, and everything else happens along the way. Melo wanted to call his shot, but Miz was the blockade, and he finally got an opportunity to become champion. I think they are telling stories. I just don't think we're seeing it clearly the way we want it, or maybe it's not resonating to us and thinking it's exciting. Maybe, to be fair. But they're telling it, but maybe not to the degree that we like it. I get it, because it feels like it is a little bit of a crutch open challenge, but they are telling the story before. Is that sometimes we're so much commercial and watching, you're not paying attention to a lot of the vignettes or backstage. Nakamura with the... Oh, damn. That's what I want to see. Carmelo being put through a strong style gauntlet here with Nakamura in Germany. How long you think? You think another 2 years for Nakamura? He's done. Whenever his contract is up with the WWE, I think he's done.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
That wrestling gear looks real comfortable. Look like he's wrestling in some silk. Nice. I like that. I like that from Nakamura. Continue working on the legs, on the hamstring. Keep working on the hamstring and legs, because it also takes a little bit of Melo's high flying and his ability to use the nothing but net. Oh, try to go for the insecurity, but no. Dragon screw. I loved it. Bro, something tells me Tama Tonga's coming out here, bro. You know what, Chris? Do you think in a statement, they got to be careful not flip flopping too much the titles, because it becomes the 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
If you hot potato the title too much.
Yes. I think Melo should have a decently long run with it.
And it's not going to happen at a WrestleMania. WWE has not really put the United States title on WrestleMania. Because they wanted just for Jacob. Was it last WrestleMania he won the United States title? I don't remember. You know what? I'm trying to forget WrestleMania.
They did. Wasn't that Theory and Cena? And then WrestleMania 40. Wow. Did they not do it at WrestleMania 40?
I don't remember. That's how much the matches were meaningful. I hate to say it.
Yo, Jacob Fatu literally won the U.S. title at WrestleMania. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured, but I don't remember. I don't remember definitively. I'm trying to forget.
WrestleMania 40 is the one I forget.
Yeah, he took it from LA Knight. Yeah, the Solo but won it on SummerSlam, right? I don't remember.
WrestleMania. Oh, how did we forget about that? It was Logan Paul, Randy, and Kevin Owens.
I totally forgot about that.
I remember because they actually did that funny thing on SmackDown the night before, where they had Kevin Owens and Randy Orton
Golf court.
in the golf carts driving around Lincoln Financial and all the ballparks, Philly. And then Kevin Owens was like, or Logan Paul was like, ha ha ha. And then he was in Citizens Bank Park
Yes.
when they were in Lincoln Financial. Well, as a guy who lives there, I thought that was really funny.
I totally forgot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember now that you're telling me
That was
about it.
fun. No, that was a fun segment. I enjoyed that segment.
Come on. Oh, here's a payback. Mello with the chop. You don't want to get in a strong style match with Shinsuke. Really. Mello selling the leg. Super kick. DDT. Nice. Good kick out of two.
Even the way he landed rolling off the back of Shinsuke was concerning. But still there, just slower than normal. Lateral presses gotta get it done. Kick out by Nakamura. This is really Carmelo Hayes just buying himself.
He's trying to go for that dragon screw again? Nope, Mello did not allow it. Look at that. Oh, nice. That was nice.
The US, I like the new US title design. I know people hate it.
Actually, Shinsuke requested his release so he could work with Tanahashi last match at Wrestle Kingdom last week. They said no. They didn't request a release, asked permission to go be there. I don't think it was a release. I think they said no. They did because they worked with Carl Anderson and they let Anderson work there. I think what WWE, the reason why they didn't let Nakamura go there, because they knew that the New Japan is struggling and they're not going to help them because they're in bed.
Yeah.
They're in bed with AEW. Why would you help? Honestly, why would you help them? They're struggling and they're almost ready on their last legs. The AEW has poached them. You're going to send your star to help them get money and get more. No, I don't. I
don't send Nakamura to Noah if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. I don't see. Why would you? I wouldn't. I don't agree. I don't disagree with the WWE. Why would you help them? They're on their last legs. That's different if New Japan was working with you, and you want to help them. If you have a collaborating agreement, but if New Japan is in bed with AEW, why would you? No. 3 Stages of Hell should be next. Yeah. Imagine McIntyre wins with a small package. Now, you New Japan folks. I wish Mets was here. Has Nakamura had a match with Okada?
Nakamura's had a match with Okada. Yeah.
And I'm sure Tanahashi as well.
Mm-hmm.
My question is: does WWE, they put wrestlers from all across, even if they never wrestled, like a Larry, wrestlers that never wrestled in WWE, whatever the case is. Do we see Tanahashi going to the WWE Hall of Fame? No, she googled it. He requests his release in 2025, and so he could be free by the time of Tanahashi. Okay.
And they're probably like, why would I release you to go do one match?
In the summer 2025, when they featured him in that Japanese run, I thought he just resigned. He just resigned a contract this year. He's retiring. He's not gonna. I don't know. I mean, the money they really don't really need Mark Warner. If he wanted to go, I think they would have given him his, especially with R-Truth, all that stuff. They want to bring youth. I don't know. Oh damn! All right, they need to wrap this up because we got 3 matches coming up next for the same wrestlers plus the intros. They gave Nakamura a lot of TV time than I expected. This should do it. Melo like he's going for nothing for that. Let me see. No, he missed the frog splash. Oh, Nakamura with the submission. He's really hugging that leg. It looks like Najee out there. Yeah, it's a thing called honor. I agree with you. It's a thing called honor, but this is not WWE. TKO doesn't give a shit about their honor. They only care about the money. Now, if it was maybe Vince McMahon, I don't even think so. Or it's
I
another.
don't think so either.
It wasn't ever going to happen, even if it was Vince or TKO, because TKO don't care about the honor. They care about the bottom line. How much money the WWE was going to make out of it? WWE was going to make money of Nakamura showing up in New Japan. You bet that they would have sent him. They weren't going to make money out of it, so nope. Like we mentioned about why send AJ Styles to TNA, because they got another platform where people are going to watch WWE product on AMC without actually, free advertising on AMC about Monday Night Raw, NXT, so that's why AJ Styles is heading over there. There was no way for no one. Shinsuke going over there really didn't. It wasn't going to benefit money wise for the WWE. Let's be honest. Let's totally be honest. There was no way. They weren't going to sell Nakamura merch at New Japan if he would have showed up for the match with Tanahashi. Oh. Chinchasa. He got the Chinchasa. He's going to probably. He's gonna get a near fall 2.99 watch. Oh no. Got the 48. My TV is going bananas. Let me turn this. Nothing but net. It's over. It's over. Put a fork. That was a long, spirited match for
Oh, the
Melo.
counting threw me off. I don't know what the hell they were chanting.
Oh, that was German.
No, yeah.
We knew that Carmelo wasn't losing. But if they released him, it would have been time they would have done it. They would have done with him anyways. They would have been champ years ago. And when he actively feuded with AJ, it didn't happen. Yeah, that's a different creative. That's a whole nother lifetime for Nakamura. I liked it. I thought because I was a little disconnected with WWE a little bit. I thought Nakamura held the WWE World Title, but he never did. I totally was disconnected at that time. I agree with you. I think Nakamura, one title run would have been nice for him to have in his resume with the WWE. That's a big mistake that WWE did not capitalize. All right, there you go. Okay, oh, he's full Highlander mode tonight. Wow, even tiene fleco. Tiene pluma. Tiene plumas. Cody Rhodes got his plumas on. Fiesta, fiesta. Pluma, pluma. Give me a second. I'm right here. I'm not just gotta turn my camera for 2 seconds. I gotta adjust something.
Eyes on the Royal Rumble. You know what that means. WrestleMania.
Be right back.
Damn, Joe.
Commercial break.
Joe went to Germany? I'm surprised Joe Testator went to Germany. He has college football duties. You're gonna tell me he's not gonna do the Did he didn't call the game last night.
And the rarity of the 3 stages.
He's not gonna call the Oregon and Indiana game. Interesting. They're showing promos, getting ready for the Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes 3 Stages of Hell match.
Championship doesn't get bigger than this. With no commercial show. I know they're going to 4 of these the last.
Go time, business got to pick up. Yes, absolutely.
Tonight, first time in SmackDown history, the WWE Championship is on the line.
I'm back.
3 stages of hell. 2 men will walk in.
So I'm very surprised he went to Germany. Very, very surprised.
One thing is for certain.
I guess he ain't calling the college football game because he didn't call the Miami game yesterday. So I guess he ain't calling the Indiana game tonight. Okay, Joe Testator, dedicating your time to pro wrestling now.
So I'm not wasting any time.
You know what that means? We're getting McAfee soon.
Yeah, because I thought Joe was gonna call the Indiana and Oregon game tonight. That's why I'm surprised he's in Berlin.
Those matches will face off
You didn't say that. ESPN said it. Bleacher Report reported it. Sports Illustrated.
What? Well, before they say it, now I'm saying it. Yeah. I mean, I watch college football, so I don't think if PWI is. Oh yeah, I mean, duh.
So Nick Aldis puts it forth here in full Germany.
That's a good question. That's a question that someone should ask Nick Aldis on the podcast, not about his waffle orders. Oh, Cardona versus Trick Williams.
Okay.
Huh. Qualifying match. Wow. Another qualifier. Number one contenders, Miz and
Okay, come on,
Randy. Priest, Solo Sikoa. I like this. In London. Sammy versus Ilya Dragunov. I know what I'm going to be doing when that match is on. Gonna make me a sandwich. A week from now. Oh no, don't bring Pat, please. Pat makes my head hurt. Are these for the Rumble? No, that's number one contenders for the Undisputed World Champion.
Probably at the Rumble.
Yes, it's probably for the Rumble. It's probably Sami Zayn. Oh, look at this. Shattered Dreams. Is that real glass, pal? Main event, guys. You can watch the full hour with us on Rumble. Rumble app, RUMBLE, Sports Jedi Network. You can see it with us. You could join with us on or you can just watch along with us the way you've been doing it currently on YouTube or on X. We really appreciate you guys this afternoon.
Absolutely.
All right, chat. Let's lock in real quick. If you want to tell us on X where you're watching, on YouTube where you're watching from, we'll shout you out from city, country, state, all that good stuff. We'll love that. Who's impressed you so far with the night on SmackDown, and who you already on thin ice with you? Who's already on your nerves? You know, because we still got Cody and Drew McIntyre. We're waiting to tear each other apart in all the 3 stages of hell. And nothing about this feels safe. So let's go. Let's hit that like button. Smash that like button. If you're on X, please be kind and retweet and hit that like on X. We really appreciate it. Definitely will love that. And as well, thank you guys that are watching on Instagram Live. We are live on Instagram. Thank you guys on Truvo, Kick, Twitch, and all the different platforms. Thank you so much. We have not gone back to Facebook. That account is weird. We might open up another account on Facebook and start all over there. I know we had Elliot, and I need Elliot to give me a contact. I could help him out there with that Dallas premiere situation. So give me a conversation here. Yes, thank you, Brad. You guys make it great because you guys watch along with us. We got Heather, we got Brad, we got the many watching us on Rumble, and as well, if you're on Rumble, please hit that thumbs up on Rumble app because it keeps growing and growing. I need you guys to hit that Rumble. You guys did a great job. Continue to hit thumbs up. It's totally free. All it takes you is the effort of moving your mouse and right clicking or left clicking on the thumbs up. It totally helps our algorithm, man. Help us continue to grow. That's all. It's not about I, it's about we. Okay, so they're taking a long time here. They're going to give us 3 matches in 40 minutes because by the time the commercial, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, it's going to be like 40 minutes. They should have started this a full hour. But I like the fact that we got a lot of interesting stuff that kept the flow of the show moving. Was not a dull moment here so far on Friday Night SmackDown. It has not been a dull moment. It's been a good, entertaining stream that, my goodness, has gone really quick. So we're going to have a straight wrestling match between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Now, Drew earlier in the show, mentioned that he feels that Cody's going to lose his cool, and the first match he should win by disqualification. When he said that, I was like, oh, you cannot win a title on a DQ. And even on the falls, it kind of feels weird, but we'll see where that goes. As Alicia Taylor goes through the rules, you know all the rules. And if I talked over it, apologize. We all know the rules. It's a straight match. Fall counts anywhere. They could pin anywhere. That means plunder and interference, even the steel cage. Just the first match, there isn't going to be no interference, no one or anything. As Drew McIntyre, here we go, the challenger. Remember, everyone has come out, I believe, first has won tonight on SmackDown. Mello was first because I mentioned saying, why is the United States champion heading first? Julia, Trick was first, came out. So everyone that has come out leading the way has won tonight. But sometimes they do the reverse opposite on the main event. We'll see. Here's McIntyre. Boy, a big moment in WWE 2026 for Drew McIntyre, in my opinion. He doesn't win. I know there's some matches there you could do. I think if he loses, I hope not. I don't want to see him winning the Royal Rumble because we're gonna feel like we're wasting our time. They have to pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre becoming your undisputed world champion, even if it's for a short time. He's warming the watch to the ring. Drew McIntyre is the heel, borrowing from his feud from Cody with CM Punk with, remember, the plastic bracelet. Now he's wearing the watch that was pawned, and at the Triple H and Nick Khan went to purchase through the pawn shops and back channels and got it back for Cody. Now Drew McIntyre walks it casually to the ring. Elliot says, "Let's go, Drew." Yes. You know, and Elliot knows my watch alongs before. We used to find Drew McIntyre asleep or bored, but he has worked this to the point where we're actually rooting for him to become your undisputed world champion because it makes sense. It's what's best for business right now. Cody makes so much more money and gets so much people invested in the chase. You know, whether we saw it this summer, winning the King of the Ring, winning and going into SummerSlam, and also before with, trying to chase the bloodline and beating Roman Reigns and going through the whole Anowani family. It was gold. They made money. So let's see if they pull the trigger as I rehash that. I mentioned that earlier in the broadcast, not to sound like I'm redundant and saying the same things again, but some of us are new audience, some of us are new ears, and I just wanted to rehash that and bring that what I mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast when we came on the live watch along. Oh, look at the cell phones. Look at the people making their recordings. Let's go. I'll ask this, ladies and gentlemen. Do we get an overage? Here's the one thing good about tonight, which is on live on Netflix. They could finagle these matches to fit the 3-hour criteria on the USA Network. This is the benefit of going internationally live at 2 p.m. Eastern time, because if they do have an overage, they could go because it's on Netflix. But for the USA audience, they'll probably cut some stuff from the matches, leave out a promo here and there where they could fit it with the 3 hours and 5 minutes. They can ask USA Network for 5-minute overage. As we go, here's Cody Rhodes. I want to hear the pop if he gets it. He gets a nice piece. He still gets that main event pop for Cody Rhodes. I don't see a total boo. It's going throughout the match. I want to hear the crowd if they're going to, Drew McIntyre, or we're going to do the Cody Rhodes. We will find out with this crowd. I still think this is going to be a 55-45 split crowd for Drew McIntyre, in my opinion. We'll see. We'll see. This here goes. We're going to have the classic match before we get into Falls Count Anywhere. Got a little boos. I heard some boos. Now, I will play it for you guys that were listening, but they're playing Cody Rhodes' Kingdom song, and I just don't want that to lift up an out in the algorithm of YouTube. So that's why we mute mostly the entrances. See, I've been a proponent. I would have liked Cody to take some time for Christmas with his new baby and his wife and all that, and then come back here for all this stuff. But it is what it is. Alicia Taylor. Here we go. We're waiting for Alicia Taylor to make her announcement. We get the bell ring here. Remember, commercial free for an hour. I don't know if they're going to do that on the USA Network. Probably so. Main event. This is the first of the 3 stages of hell.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE.
Here we go.
Cody Rhodes.
Man, Cody started off hot. It's a straight wrestling match. The first stage of hell. Straight up wrestling match. Cody started on fire to hell. Of course, he wants a piece of Drew McIntyre. Oh, Cody started off hot. Wasting no time whatsoever. Oh, McIntyre, so smart. Hit him. Hit him with the chair. Smart move by Drew McIntyre. I like that from Drew, trying to get under his head. Smart. Look at Cody. Disaster kick. Beautiful. Cody now with the... Oh, here we go. The Cody punches.
It's a straight wrestling match, so he's once again telling him to get clearly Drew McIntyre said earlier his game plan was for a fired up Cody to get himself disqualified in his first straight up wrestling stage, and then Drew just needs one win, but it didn't work. It backfired there. Cody. Oh, double burst.
Ooh, right into the stairs he goes. All right, good reversal by Drew McIntyre. Not for nothing. I wish they would have gave this amount of time on Tuesday night.
Here we go.
For Oba and Leon, but
And Kev don't even like McIntyre.
No, I've been saying that. But he has earned. You know what? He has earned the right to be undisputed world champion, Chris.
Mm-hmm. His promos has gotten so much better since he worked with Punk and Seth last year.
And also the level of villainous that he's at, going and steal the watch, and doing all the different things that he does as a villain. It's like, you got to understand what he's doing makes sense. You can't deny how much of a force he is now.
Mm-hmm.
Main event. Don't forget, hit that like button, please. Do hit that like button. Thank you for joining us on X. Retweet, hit that like on X. The heart button will just help us continue growing, man. That's what we want. That's what we want. Growth. That's it. We're not asking for money. We'll go super chats and tips and whatever, all that stuff. Of course, anyone who wouldn't. But we're not wanting. Well, we need it. We can always use the blessing. But we you know how you could bless us by hitting that like button. By thanking us, hitting that like button, because we want to thank you. And we thanking you for being here. Oh, Claymore. This could do it. One in the books.
So we got the first one.
One in the books. Drew McIntyre pokes one in the books with the Claymore. He took the ring post off. He took the top turnbuckle, and he got the Claymore. Wow, referee Dan Angler got distracted there. He actually with a low blow. He hits him with a low blow and then the Claymore. So beautiful, perfect combination. In Frankfurter. He hit him in the Frankfurter in Germany. Falls count anywhere, and immediately McIntyre gets the table. He gets the table. La Mesa. There we go. Is this a Slim Jim? Is this an international Slim Jim table? Super Cody, Heather thinks. Oh, it's a Slim Jim table. They actually bought it across the pond. Powerbomb him. Got him. Powerbomb Cody. Here's a pin. 1, 2, new champion. No. Kick out at 2. I know when I said that, I looked at the time. I was like, sometimes the time stooges. That's the time stooges it off. If anything, if there's going to be interference and plunder, this is the match. I think Cody's going to bleed too. He got hit right into that diamond plate, and he's walking up the aisle. He's going to bleed. Cody's going to leak. All right, don't forget, hit that like. Let's go. In the aisle. What is he doing in the aisle here? Drew McIntyre's got Cody. Suplex him. Cody is bleeding already. Suplex. Reversal. Pin. In the middle of the aisle. Look at that. I never thought. I don't know. Chat, I might need your help. Has there been a blood, like a cut blooding in Saudi? In any of the matches in Saudi Arabia?
I don't think so.
That I remember. I don't know. Maybe there is, and we don't remember. Somebody got busted open.
I don't remember anyone getting busted open.
I wonder because it's not allowed. In Saudi. Only in Saudi Arabia. Talking about any Saudi Arabian matches. That guy really worked hard on that sign. You saw that? He went and got his local cardboard and put Cody subs. Usually they say work in the United States. They use it work for food. Oh, look at that! They're fighting in the arena. Look at that. That guy didn't think he was going to be there. Yeah, I bet he bought that WWE jersey on clearance.
Probably.
Look at that guy. He didn't even get up. Oh, come on. If wrestlers pass by you, you stay there like nothing. He's sitting down like they're collecting the offering plate. Look, I'm selfie. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Oh, damn, catch it. Don't fumble it. Look at these two. Oh my God. You know she could chug a beer. Sorry for us. No high five for you. I hope they don't use the table, that black spot as a clutch. You know how they always finish them? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, catering table. Oh, wait a minute. With a banana. He hit him with a banana?
Oh,
Where's Apollo Crew? I thought he would be in there in catering. Oh. There's the banana. Oh, here's the banana. Oh, he's beating him up with a banana. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, no, never mind. I thought they were going to keep fighting in the back. Never mind. Oh, look, underneath the bleachers. Make sure they don't see Cindy underneath the bleachers with Pablo. That's not a Slim Jim table, pal. It's like insert your logo here or your sponsorship on this table. Oh, Cody's holding on. Look at this, Cody. Oh, Cody's gonna do a disaster kick, or what is he doing here? Oh, look at this. I thought he was gonna. Nope. Oh. Oh. This is where Drew has to be busted. Oh, damn. Ram his head to the back of that. And it's awfully dark. That's a nice spot there for a little action there with the Crimson Mask. Cody's gonna dive off that. Cody's gonna dive. That no, what is Cody? Yeah, he's looking. The people want him to climb up. Go up there. Come on, you had a banana in your hands. Climb up there. Yeah, he's climbing up. There we go. Cody's gonna do it. Cody sees Matt Cardona. Now he wants to work like an indie wrestler. Here we go. Oh, with the splash. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
I thought he had that.
I thought too. I'm not gonna lie. I say that's how he's gonna win that fall. Okay. He did a Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Good call there by Wade Barrett. He just dropped like a turd going down the toilet. Whoop. Bro, that was like that. Cody's bleeding through the back. Of course, he got scratched. It's on that diamond plate. That diamond plate, that shit cuts, man. We used to put that diamond plate on the elevator doors when we used to do elevator cabs or fabric, or whenever we did elevators. Yeah. Those things cut, man. McIntyre, what his back feels like. I mean, just look at the back of Cody Rhodes, covered in welts and bruises and cuts. McIntyre must be shredded. Yo, this is the second of the second stage of hell. Pretty good. Pretty good. Drew won the first one. He kicked him in the nads and hit him with a claymore. Referee had his back turned. A chair right to the back of Cody Rhodes. Oh, wait a minute. Remember that he's gonna do that. That's what puts Cody on the sideline for a little bit. Super kick.
Ooh.
Cody with a rare super kick. Careful there. Those portal outlets are from the UK is different. Those are 240. Those are 240 votes there. Trying to change over the conversion to 110. Oh, look at this. He's gonna no. He's gonna slip. Like he's slipping.
Rhodes. Oh,
he got him, but Drew McIntyre almost slipped. Like he was on ice skates. And a minute ago, here's a pin. This should do it. So no plunder. No interference from no one. I mean, plunder, yeah, with all the toys and whistles, but we're all even at 1-1. Cody gets the crossroads on the table, breaks the table, and now we're even at 1-1. So we got 25 minutes of steel cage. 25 minutes of steel cage matchup. Damn, they're really going to drag this steel cage. So that something big is going to happen inside this cage.
Oh.
I was wondering what are those pillars there, because that normally we don't see it in wrestling, and it's because we have a steel cage. Like Super Cody now. Super Cody. Yeah, we're probably going to get Super Cody. I mean, that's what the champion is going to do, rally. That we got to have some adversity, the challenge of the champion. Now it's even at 1-1. All right, let's see them lower the cage. Dun, 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 dun. The power of WWE, they could bring in cages, adequate size ring. They don't have to use a 10x10 ring from a local independent wrestling company. They bring all that stuff. That's big time. That's big business, pal. They're showing the replay as the cage starts to come down. Drew McIntyre opening up his eyes here. Okay. Oh, look in my eyes, what you see. All right, there's the steel cage. Oh, now we're going to get leakage, Chris. Yeah, because the cage is what brings out the Crimson Mask. But there's some spots they could have. He rammed his face a couple times on that gate where that in the back in the loading dock area. Cody's in control here. Reversal. Oh. McIntyre. Ooh, he was so close. He almost was out. What is he trying to do? Superplex? Suplex in. Cover. Come on, Drew. If anything, Chris, I think Drew might win by falling out of the cage.
Okay.
It kind of keeps Cody hot.
Yeah. I'm still hesitating because it's so close to Rumble and Mania season. We're technically in Mania. Once the Rumble is over, Mania season starts.
If Drew were to win, he's gonna fall out because then Cody never got pinned, and he still looks super strong. Oh, or vice versa, because it was really 1-1 of pins, and no one really got a third final. Like if they really want to continue the stupid feud, like the winner walks out of the cage and touches the ground. This is awesome chance. Oh.
After that nice kick to the gut, you just don't know how your body or your mind is going to react this to a match time like this in the third stage. You simply never train for.
I always hated the skip the cage rule. That's not how the real cage match works. Well, I mean, WWF have been adopting that cage rule since, my goodness, for over 40 years now. Yeah, I'm with you. I never liked the you step out, you win. I wanted to when they started, and they didn't even have referees back in the day when in the steel cage. Look at WrestleMania 2. I don't think they had a referee. That I don't remember. I don't remember. I haven't watched that match in I don't know how many, God knows how many decades. It's not a match it's not a memorable match to watch Bundy and Hogan at the WrestleMania 2. That whole card was terrible. It's just the nostalgia of it.
Much like our ringside area, but fighting for the biggest prize in the industry.
Yeah, they adopted that later down the road. WWE with the the NWA, you had to win. You had to win inside the cage with a pinfall submission. Yes, that is true. That was an NWA rule, WCW rule, and then WWE applied that with leaving the cage rule, which is like okay. That's how Rollins beat Punk.
I'll tell you right now, Joe Test, normally you never meet Cody Rhodes with a back elbow, right? But this keeping a match, Cody's so beat up, you just don't know what's going to do it. What's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Cody's trying to rally with the support of his fans here in Berlin, Germany. All the emotional turmoil that has taken place.
Future Shock.
In recent weeks, leading Cody back in December to attack Drew at his home. The emotions that have boiled up.
You know what? I used to not like that. Like it is, if it's Future Shock, but then he adds the DDT, like the Sister Abigail.
I liked it back in like 2009.
You know why?
I did like it.
You know why I like he says that though? Because it is a DDT. He just happens to call it a Future Shock. I like the fact that he adds the DDT and the Sister Abigail. Before I had a little bit of an issue, but now you think about it, yeah. Oh, Cody's bleeding. Got leakage on Cody's head.
There we go. If anyone is going to bleed, it's him.
They're marinara sauce. And this is in the side of the head. Drew. It's a USA Network, so maybe that's why they didn't want to. But it would have been nice to see Drew bleed a little bit. He's got gas issues there by Drew McIntyre. Shouldn't have ate that banana, pal. Look, bully, they mentioned the name of the show. Bust it open, bully. Thank you for the house. Irish whip. Cody. Oh, Crossroads. Got it. This is the move that everyone kicks out at 2. You got to hit like 6 of them. We kicked out at 1. Kicked out at 1. Oh, the referee said 2. Okay, let me see. Because the angle of the cage is stuff. Let's see. It was a 2. Kick out at 2. It was a 2. I thought I saw 1, but it was a 2. I'll take that back. But still, people kick out of that first Crossroads. I mean, that's one of the most weakest finishers. You got to hit like 6 of them. And then you need the whole entire locker room to come out and help you win. Like they did with Roman.
Get up.
Está cansado. Oh, nice European uppercut there by Cody. Rarely does those. McIntyre with a punch. So Cody hit it once on the announce table and Drew is cooked. Lane. Well, the table was the impact of the table was what killed them. Let's go. Oh, beautiful. 2. Therefore, remember, whoever wins this becomes your undisputed world champion. We're one fall a piece apart. The ones that are joining us a little late here, thank you for joining us. You can still watch it with us on the Rumble app. But if you're watching at home, let's go. Afternoon SmackDown. I love it. Cody, what is he doing? Disaster kick? No, cutter. Cody cutter. Oh. He had you on that near fall as well. 15 minutes still in this match.
I thought he had that.
That's the only issue when you're on televised, because you know you could get stooge of the ending, because you know they push it to the limit, to the end. No, Drew is not in the tournament. Crossroads. He's still hanging on. Oh. That look by Cody, that facial was wow. Another one. 2 crossroads. This might do it. If Drew don't reverse this or to hold on to dear grim life, he's finished. Oh, there it is. The grinding of the eyes. Raking the eyes. Beautiful. But Cody's still on him. Oh. Exposed turnbuckle from earlier. Claymore. Wait a minute. We're setting something up. Claymore. 1, 2. Oh, Super Cody kicks out at 2 and 2.9. I kind of would have liked that to be the finish, but because he hit the exposed turnbuckle right into the Claymore, kind of like how he won the match without kicking him in the nets. Especially since he's bleeding on the side of the head, like that would have been the. But what do we know? We're just fans, right? You never wrestled before. You sure don't know. 877.
I hate when people say that shit. I got fucking eyes.
McIntyre wants to go over the cage. Oh, here we go. They're fighting on top of the cage, both men. Back and forth they go. Oh, damn, this is crazy. McIntyre goes down. Cody, is he going to climb over? Cody just needs to climb. He wins. No. Disaster. Oh, how the hell he kicked out of that? That was brutally
Come on,
awesome.
Drew. That was a good
Cody
cutter by
hit
Cody.
a cutter from the top of the rope. That was dope. Show a replay of this, please, because that was freaking phenomenal.
That was
Safe too, and for a cage spot. Not that it's not the safest in the world, but for a cage spot, you know what I mean. Although that's gonna hurt his hips. How did he kick out of that? Wow. Now they're showing the entrance. I'll tell you one thing. I'm disappointed we don't got that decibel meter of how loud the crowd. Crowd hasn't been that loud, but it's been good. Yeah, Drew McIntyre is letting you know. Yeah, he is a big major player here. He always been the question. It's just, yeah, he's going over without going over right now. As of right now, is he going to go over? Only time will tell. We got about 10 minutes left in this match. Cody's climbing again. I mean, I don't know what else Cody's going to hit him with. He's hit him with some crossroads, some disaster kick, Cody cutter from the top.
I think you just go over the damn cage. Oh.
They're doing another spot. He's checking his pecs. Hi, Tony.
Yo.
You can always put the replay. It's been a good show. Oof.
Cody Rhodes climbing the steel cage.
There we go, Cody. Come on, Drew. Drew and Cody put on a hell of a best of 3 here. 3 stages of hell. Oh, both of them in their dingleberries. Ouch. Was it the Frank before the bees? Ouch. There's both men falls on the ropes in between their legs. They're Frank and Beans. Look at Drew rolling. Look at Drew rolling out. Charles Robinson opening the door. Drew is on his way out here. Charles Robinson. Here we go. Fake a Fatu. You could tell it's Jacob Fatu.
There he is.
You could tell it's Jacob Fatu. There it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, Cody's going to win now because of that. Ugh.
He is beating up Drew McIntyre. Jacob Fatu has come out and he is destroying Drew McIntyre in the cage.
That's going to, wow.
Now Cody. Oh, he gave Cody a piece.
Shit.
He's beating up on Cody.
Good. Yes. Yes, Jacob.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes. Drew is on his way out. Wait, someone else is coming out of nowhere. Who was that running to the... I thought I saw someone running through the crowd. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match. Our new undisputed WWE World Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I don't want to tweet anything because I don't want to spoil.
Yeah.
I want to...
You could schedule it. No, write it so you don't remember it and schedule it for
true. Yeah,
later.
Yeah.
People are gonna spoil it anyway. I don't know how to put that.
Oh, it just came out already.
So forget it. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Do that just in case anyone hasn't seen it.
I'm not gonna do it either. I wanted to congratulate Jordan Grace, and I'm not gonna do it. I wanted to add her, congratulations. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna schedule it for later on to when it happens.
Unless my whole fucking timeline's flooded with the result, then I'm gonna say let's go. About time or some shit.
Oh damn! Cody attacked the Samoan Werewolf. Well, we could leave a program with Cody and Samoan Werewolf. Congratulations, Drew McIntyre. You know what? This was a great 3 hours. I don't care what anyone said. It was really good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starving, but I did not realize 3 hours went by this fast.
It was quick. I didn't know 3 hours went like this.
I did not know three. Dude, this 3 hours went quicker than it would 8 to 11. Holy moly!
I agree with you.
This is like I said. I don't mind. I know everyone hates in European tours. I freaking love doing this. We get to do the watch longs early.
If I'm off from work early, it works for me great. If I have to be at work, it's a nerve wreck because getting back and getting ready, it's a little bit of a nerve wreck on my end. But I like it. I'm on vacation, so I loved it. Hopefully, I could be here early to go right there live at 2:00 with Monday Night Raw or Monday Afternoon Raw, whatever it is. But now we'll go in. We'll go around 4 o'clock. We'll go even if we're an hour behind because they're gonna put it all over X. So we'll just come on and we'll stream it ourselves. From where it started. But we have a new undisputed WWE champion. Holy moly, McIntyre wins it. It's pretty cool for Drew to win it. My God. Wow, 3 stages of hell. The main event wasn't just a match. It was a line. To me, it was a line in the sand for Drew McIntyre winning and for Jacob Fatu. Drew a line in the sand. The 3 stages of hell did exactly what it was supposed to do. It exposed who was built for this, who wasn't. It was just all talks. There was no spinning on that result, except you could dissect what Jacob Fatu's mission statement is. But we'll see all next week how and why Jacob decided to take that part to go after. How does he know it was Drew McIntyre for sure? And somebody walked out changed tonight. And what about this crowd in Germany? Did it made it feel bigger, louder,
they were
heavier,
fine.
Or did it feel global?
I thought it just felt like I don't know if it's. I don't know. They were fine. They were a good international crowd, but I think the UK crowd next week will be crazier.
I agree with you in the crowd. On Monday Night Raw, wait for Monday because they're gonna say, "Wait a minute," they're gonna hear the online rhetoric that the crowd was a little. I didn't thought they were not dead. They were. To me, you know what it felt like, Chris, in that main event? They were anticipating and they weren't too sure if the title was going to change. They were on there waiting. They didn't want to get their hopes too high for Drew. They were more nervous to see what was. They were letting it play out, not hijacking the show.
Yeah,
because you could tell they could do their own that soccer style chant or whatever, or every time there's a near fall, they could do a chant and go and break out, and it takes away from the in-ring. So they were more invested what was happening in the in-ring with Drew and Cody. At least that's the way I perceived it on television.
No, it was a really good main event. I think next week, I'm curious. I'm just curious to see, if somehow they do this again at the Royal Rumble, or is the next match going to be Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes? Is this going to be Cody Rhodes' first year coming back from the WWE that he's not involved in the title picture going in the WrestleMania season? That's what makes this interesting. I just don't want Drew to have he hasn't had a meaningful championship. He had a championship run during COVID. He had a 2-second run where Priest came in and cashed in, which if it wasn't Priest, I would have hated that for Drew McIntyre. Obviously, I'm biased. I loved that for Priest, but overall, it wasn't a good thing for Drew. I won't be biased on that. And the same, and this whole thing, fighting for Punk, all that, never getting it with Seth, all that. So I just hope that he doesn't end up being champion for a week or two and then drops it at the Elimination Chamber.
I want to see Drew McIntyre as it doesn't have to be long. I don't hope it's not Riyadh. I hope he holds it to elimination, like you said.
And if they really want to do it, whatever, I would hate it, but have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre at the Rumble. And if you want to have that match at the Chamber with Cody, you can going into WrestleMania. Or because I think Cody's going to have a big match against WrestleMania with him as champion. So either you You have the match at the Rumble with Fatu, and then you don't have Cody win the Rumble. You don't
I don't
have
need
him win
I
the
don't need
Rumble.
Cody winning the Rumble for 38
Yeah,
consecutive.
we don't need that. So you don't have him win the Rumble, but you have him maybe get eliminated or something, and whatever, and then some way somehow you figure out to have a match with Drew. If you can't figure that out, then have Cody win the Elimination Chamber, and then he chases Drew back again. That's just something. I don't think that's what they're gonna go, but that's another way they could go.
Yeah, that's the way to go because they've been speculating Cody versus Roman, which Roman's not even in this picture. Why are we bringing? I want some. I want some. We need to reward people that are going to be working and night in and out to get you the matter to watch the TV shows, because I think that's what was a disconnect in 2026. You got a lot of people that don't work Friday nights and Mondays, and then you want to shoehorn them in the main events of WrestleManias where you bring them once in a blue moon. Yeah, they draw, but what about the people that are carrying the show? Like, do we know Jacob is going to wrestle? He's going to work. We'll see if that's a main event for Saudi. I hope because we got a number one contenders match coming up, Chris. So I don't know what's is that number one contenders for the Rumble versus Drew McIntyre. We talked about Damian Priest, the history that they have with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Like you said, the short run and the title range. Now Jacob Fatu has a reason to return here. A guy like Ilya Dragunov wants to have an opportunity. I think he's there to take a pin, but he's part of that tournament and so forth. So contestants there. We'll see how that breaks down. But we're going to say good afternoon to everyone. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon because we are hungry. We didn't have brunch, so forth. So we're going to have our dinners and all that good stuff there. We really appreciate everyone for joining us here this afternoon, this early afternoon. You guys were great. Guys got us strong there, fluctuating from 1 and 2 on X. So thank you guys for making us 1 and 2 all afternoon on the watch along. So appreciate everyone. Thank you so much from me, from Chris. Don't forget, watch our interviews here with, of course, we had Jody Thread once again, Mike Santana earlier, and of course Janai Kai and La Leona and Alejandra. And we ask you guys to continue liking, subscribing, sharing, and follow us. So have a good evening. We'll talk to you guys soon. Buenas tardes.
Represento las calles de mi tierra.